Hello, everyone. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. And today we are going to be getting into an all signs reading about the full moon in Libra that is going to be happening on April 1st, okay, 2026, but you can definitely feel that energy beforehand, sometimes 3 days to a week beforehand, and then like 3 days to a week afterwards, okay? So yeah, before we get any deeper into that, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button. And thank y'all for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one, okay? Hi, Jay. And if you're here on TikTok, thank you so much for tapping the screen. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do all the signs, okay, and just pull a couple of cards, all right? But also, we're going to be doing some collective magic if you're watching this after April 1st. This does not apply to you, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll already be cast. But I'm going to be doing some collective self-love magic tomorrow. Okay, this will be donation based, and I also talk with spirit. And if y'all are interested in me doing personal truth magic for y'all, I'm gonna do discounted personal truth magic. Okay, so y'all go ahead and let me know. I will do the truth spells. I'll do the truth spells for 15. It'll be your individual truth spell, but if you're interested in partaking in the self-love candle, this is donation based, so you can send $1, whatever the case may be, and this will get you on there. Okay, I'm going to be casting so much magic tomorrow because I'm also going to be casting my clients, my personal clients who book with me. A lot of magic will be cast tomorrow, so if you're watching this, your candle's getting lit very soon, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. Also, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, okay, readings are 15 today as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, okay? So we're going to start this off with Aries, okay? Is this the deck I want to use? No, it's not. Okay, so let's see what is going on. We'll do this. Full moon in Libra, okay, for Aries placement. So Aries, number one, y'all are feeling the full moon in Libra anyway, because this is y'all's zodiac sister, zodiac opposite, okay? So there could definitely be some intensity, okay? As well as the fact that Saturn's in Aries right now, Neptune's in Aries, there's a lot of Aries energy in the sky, okay? So that Libra energy could be very like, it could be a little bit more, not say grounded, but a little bit more logical than you're wanting right now. You know what I'm saying? Or like a little more personable than you're wanting. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Hi. Let's see what is going on. Hi, Amy. Let's see what's going on. Oh my gosh, you're here. Aries placements. Ooh. Okay. So Aries placements in regards to the full moon in Libra. Hi, Jada. In regards to the full moon in Libra, Aries, okay, construction could be significant because I guess that's what that sound is, okay? So it sounds like someone sawing something, okay? So Saw the movie could be significant, okay? Horror movies could be significant. Okay, but construction, there could definitely be some building going on. Okay, I got number 8. Okay, April 8th could be significant, which means this entire week y'all are definitely probably going to be feeling that, which makes sense. Okay, but y'all have seen the bigger picture, okay? Some of y'all could also, somebody could be getting new TV, okay? Something about that, or like new technology could be very, very significant for this collective. All right, also Archangel Michael always comes up whenever I pull this card because of the hawks. Okay, also always gives me Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah. Okay, I'm gonna write all this down later. Okay, Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah. Okay, so in terms of Aries placements, which y'all can expect, okay, I'm definitely feeling this really intensely, okay, having to do with this being your season and such. Okay, happy birthday to the Aries suns. But the full moon in Libra is going to have y'all seeing the bigger picture. Y'all could have been starting to feel this, okay, a couple of days ago, but y'all are going to be seeing the bigger picture, okay, holding the vision and working towards the goal, which makes sense because, like I said, the Libra is kind of smoothing out that like impulsivity vibe, okay. So yeah. And it literally says King of Wands, okay? 3 of Wands and King of Wands. So this could be y'all like making plans, looking deeper into like long-term plans, okay? No, we just started. This is Aries. This is about looking into like long-term plans, okay? And this is also y'all having a lot of energy, okay? Getting things done, okay? Y'all could definitely be running a business, okay? Promotions and things of that nature could also be very significant, putting yourself out there. But there's a saying, you can't see the forest for the trees, okay? It means don't get so caught up in the details that you miss the bigger picture, Aries, okay? Every day is full of little things that move the needle more or less towards a good day. Some days will be dramatic, chaotic, and full of what feels like 1,000 tiny spiritual cuts. The name Star could be significant. Also, the TV show Star could be significant. And in those moments, you may feel an overwhelming need to give up, change direction, or go back to what feels safe and comfortable. Okay, so I definitely feel as though the full moon Libra definitely got some dramatics to it, but you're needing to look at the long term. Okay, so another meaning is that you're focused on minor details, like choosing a name for a business when you could be planning major things such as what you'll sell, setting up your website, okay, clever marketing ideas. You may stress about a small blemish in your new home instead of rejoicing in the home itself. There's so much more to do and see if you zoom out to see the bigger picture, okay? So don't like focus too closely on certain things, okay? So don't give up just yet, Aries. You'll get past your challenges and soon they'll be a distant memory, okay? So yeah, I do feel like this may have Aries placements may be having a challenging time, okay? Because Libra, there's so much Aries energy in the sky, and that Libra moon is just kind of like drawing y'all kind of back to, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that you may not be able to have instant gratification, okay? If you're stuck or you have yet to work out the solution to a problem, shift your focus to something else, okay? Keep yourself busy with things that are fun, easy to do, or feel more like play. Yeah, there could be that need for you to enjoy life, okay? Luxury and pleasure, okay? But you're like, I need to get this shit done. The name John could definitely be very, very significant, okay? Also, the Hamza could be significant, okay? But yeah, find something to do. If what you're trying to like force make happen is not working, find something to do, okay? And when you need to restore your hope, revisit your goals and remind yourself why your challenges will be worth it in the end, okay? It's going to be worth it in the end. It's going to be worth it in the end. You know what? It's all right. I'm irritated, but it's going to be worth it in the end, okay? So, yeah. Let me see what this has to do. Okay, also, back of the deck being the High Priestess, okay? So y'all could be pulling the High Priestess, or this could literally be about you trusting more into like your intuition, your psychic intuition, rather than just like not say just like your gut, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's coming from a different place. So you're ready to proceed with bigger goals with this full moon in Libra, okay? Bigger goals, all right? The long term. Become the leader in your life and take things one step at a time. The major message here is don't rush. Look at the bigger picture, y'all. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're inexperienced, you'll be guided to what is needed to succeed, okay? So yeah, trust your intuition. Then I'm gonna pull some of these before I move forward. So the next sign, okay, what is this full moon in Libra bringing? Okay, a ring, okay, a marriage will take place either romantic or business, okay? So some of y'all could be going to a wedding, getting proposed to, or this could literally be like a new job, a new business proposal, okay? Someone asking to be your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, which makes sense because Libra is literally about relationships, and this is y'all's, zodiac vibe, okay? So let's see, 1, 2, rainbow in April, okay? So April 1st is the full moon, okay? So this full moon is definitely going to be taking over your April, okay? Especially during the Aries season portion. But when it comes down to it, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Yes, the full moon in Libra is letting you know that like after the full moon in Libra, things are going to be getting easier, okay? Rainbow is God's promise to never flood the earth again, okay? So things are not going to be as bad as they were in March, okay? So yeah, dissatisfaction with life, okay? So y'all are dissatisfied because something isn't going as fast as you wanted to. Yeah, there's a chain of events that will affect your life and is upsetting you, okay? So you're going to have to take a vacation, okay, physically or mentally from something, okay, before it starts to affect your health negatively, okay? Anything else, Spirit, about Aries placements for the full moon in Libra, okay? Okay, yeah, a firecracker excitement in reverse. Things are not as exciting as you want them to be. You have all this great passion for something, okay, and it's just like you have to take a second. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, okay, in reverse. Some of y'all could be receiving a diamond or giving something. We talk about that ring, especially if this has to do with like a younger man or masculine. Others of y'all, this could literally be some younger man or masculine trying to like propose to you or something of that nature, or give you a gift, all right, but you may be like denying somebody's gift. You may not want to deal with this person. Yeah, dagger, fear, worries, or tense situations. There's somebody that you don't necessarily trust, okay? So just watch out for that, okay? Yeah. And also, look, family matters with the seahorse at the back, okay? Somebody that pregnant is in the air, okay? Okay. So with that being said, thank you so much, Aries. Okay, if you're watching this live, readings are 15 tonight. I'm doing collective donation-based self-love magic. And if anyone's interested in getting truth magic done by me, hit me up. Real full moon in Libra. Okay. So let's get into Taurus, okay? What's going on? Sending yours for both reading and self-love. Oh, as soon as I said that, okay, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, self-love magic is very, very significant, which makes sense. Venus is in Taurus, okay? Yes, the bank. You're funny for that. Okay, also P-Valley could definitely be very, very significant for Taurus placements, okay? Y'all probably looking good, okay? So when it comes down to it, also Amy is first on the list for readings. If anyone's interested, let me know, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. So Crossing the Veil, Morning in reverse, okay? I always end up getting Settling by Summer Walker, okay? And also that song came up for like group 2, I think, of my April, okay? Pick a card reading. That's up on YouTube at tarotteawkinny, okay? Also this says My King, okay? Or it says Me King, okay? At the top, with 8 balls, okay, so that could be very, very significant. There might be a need for y'all to be careful with like gambling at this point in time, okay, or there can also be some sort of gambler. A man or masculine is very significant here, but Crossing the Veil, Morning, okay, y'all could definitely be in an in-between, a limbo state. The song Limbo, Limbo, Limbo by Janae Aiko could be significant, okay? Music in general could be very significant for y'all. Venus is in Taurus, okay? We have all this Venusian energy going on. But with the full moon in Libra, y'all, okay, there might be something that you need to kind of like walk away from, okay? Or something that you need to leave alone. It could have to do with like bad habits, okay? It could have to do with like gambling or just like needing to let something or somebody go. There's a passage that needs to be marked, okay? Bittersweet endings. This could also have to do with like literally reading a passage, okay, of some kind. This card represents that bittersweet moment when you know it's time for something good to come to an end, okay, but you'll still miss what you had. So yeah, the full moon in Libra, which makes sense because, you know, it's about release. Taurus placements are going to be letting somebody or something go, okay? Finding there's a lot of pressure to move past grief rather than through it. Often a failure to acknowledge grief may lead to doubt about the beautiful new path that's ahead of you. Make sure that you're not ignoring somebody else's grief as well, okay? Create an altar space for a time to show your gratitude and appreciation for what was. Above all, trust that you're headed, that where you're headed is right and will lead to many more happy memories, okay? So you have to be, it's about getting comfortable, okay, with like letting something go. You're safe and you will be supported, even if you don't know what comes next, okay? Know that you're held in security of spirit and that when you let go, something else will take its place. Okay, so yeah, I highly advise self-love work, okay, and release work in regards to Taurus placements. Do not ignore your intuition. If you know something got to go, it got to go. Okay. So Taurus placements, what can they expect? Ooh. Okay. It says, and work, achievement, and success. Okay. Y'all could definitely be working. Okay. This could also have to do with like working in a group. Okay. But yeah, things looking really good in the work level, feeling successful, like you're achieving something. Empty chair. Someone is leaving your life, y'all. I kid you not. Didn't they just say that? Morning. So double confirmation. Someone could be leaving your life. Okay. The song Settling by Summer Walker. Okay. Someone could be an Aries. Okay. She's an Aries. Someone could be an Aries or an Aquarius moon, or this could literally just be like during Aries season before we get to Taurus season. Okay. So yeah, there's empty chair. Okay. And this is something that you may have put work in for. Okay. But it's like also not fully there. So it's like in the process. Okay, and it says heartache over what you no longer have, y'all. Okay, Taurus? So yeah, you're going to have to let somebody or something go, and you're feeling sad about it. Okay, you're kind of like this also could be y'all like grieving the loss of somebody. Okay, especially if July is significant. Okay, this could be a Cancer or a Leo placement person, or maybe July is significant in general. Okay, but I definitely feel as though, yeah, problems to be resolved. The full moon of Libra is bringing up some sort of like heaviness for you. Okay, could definitely have to do with like childhood wounds or like a mother figure. Okay, yeah, or like bad habits. Gambling is definitely a thing here. Okay, so let me see. Anything else that y'all can expect? There's definitely somebody leaving. Okay, look, January. Okay, this could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. confirmation. I'm hearing a Zoom outside. It could be a Capricorn or Aquarius. You can have Capricorn, Aquarius placements. But the full moon in Libra, like, yeah, there could definitely be somebody leaving your life. Okay, you'd be feeling sad about that. Okay. But yeah, it says vase, secret admirer, sideways, and parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Y'all be careful of somebody. There's some sort of secret admirer that's like being messy, or somebody who's like maybe asking people about you. Okay. Yeah, birds keep coming up. Somebody is a bird. Okay. Somebody very much so be tweeting, or somebody is just very, they mouth just be talking. Okay. That's exactly, okay. Juniper could be significant. Okay. Because I'm seeing that. Sage could be significant if that applies to your practice. Okay. Someone could be 24, because I'm also seeing that. And this person's name also gives me Jupiter. All right. It gives me Sagittarius energy and Piscean energy and Cancerian energy. But regardless, for y'all Taurus, during the full moon in Libra, there could definitely be some people watching you, gossiping about your business, like, or secretly like trying to see what you got going on. It could also be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. All right. The name Angelica could be significant. T.S. Madison, community, pride, and health, eradicating AIDS, HIV. Okay. Shout out to T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison could be significant. I think she's a Libra. Okay, which makes sense. I was talking about this full moon in Libra. Yeah, y'all, but there's some sort of big news that's coming, all right? And this is a change for the better. You may have to let somebody or something go, and this is a good thing, okay? Y'all are receiving good luck, okay? And this could have to do with like a home, okay? Or like your attitude towards where you're at, okay? Or your situation as a whole, all right? But that is what I have for Taurus placements, okay? So we love to see it. Thank y'all, Taurus placements. Okay. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Okay. Gemini placements. Okay. Splash Mountain could be significant. Water parks could be very, very significant. For Gemini placements. Okay. Do we listen to our big three? Yeah. You can listen to whatever it is you feel called to. Some people will watch for like their north nodes and things, or some people will watch for their Mercury's, their Venus, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Hi, Kaylin. The name Shay could be very, very significant. Also, Shea Butter could be significant. It gives me Shea Butter Baby by Ari Lennox, okay, who's an Aries. All right. So you say you do your big four, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, I normally do my big four as well. It depends on what type of reading I'm watching. Sometimes I'll do North Node and South Node if it's like a larger type of reading, you know what I'm saying? But it's situational. Sometimes I do Mercury if I'm watching like a Mercury pick a card, you know, it just depends. But let's see, Gemini placements. Also, y'all could be getting deeper into, some of y'all could be getting deeper into astrology, deeper into the mystical, the spiritual, okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, so y'all got number 26, okay, which is brew. Seek alternative solutions, okay, in reverse. For one, Gemini placements, please watch out for drinking, okay, at this time, okay. And there's something about, make sure that you're not being like hungry or thirsty for fame in some type of way, all right. Be very, very judicious about what it is that you're willing to do to be seen. Y'all could be seeing spiders, okay. Y'all could be seeing y'all's fears, okay, in some type of way. There might be a need for y'all to drink more tea, okay? Y'all very throat chakra based, okay? There might be a need for y'all to get deeper into herbalism, okay? Let me see something real quick. Okay, so when it comes down to it, what you have, okay, or what you've been doing isn't working. What you have or haven't been doing is not working in some type of way, okay? And you're going to recognize that underneath this full moon in Libra. It's time to broaden your understanding of what is right, good, or valuable. This could also have to do with like your morals, okay? So yeah, there's something that's supposed to end as well. Y'all could definitely have Taurus placements. There's something that's supposed to end, or there's something that's a bad idea. And I think it's going to be made very, very clear, okay, that this is not working, okay? So in regards to love, y'all may need to consider dating somebody who's not your usual type, okay? So yeah, there could definitely be some shifts and change in y'all's relationships, because that's what, you know, Libra energy, full moon in Libra at that. So y'all could end up like, this doesn't have to be like a breakup per se, but there's definitely something like recognizing maybe this is not the vibe, okay? If you're inquiring about career and business, it could be time to try learning skills that until now seem like something you could skip past. Yeah, I just feel like there might need to be a different level of effort towards something, you know what I'm saying? And like now something is necessary. Doing your research is going to be very useful. If your question is of a spiritual nature or about your life purpose, look at things that scare you most. Okay, like I say, I could definitely be having to face your fears in some type of way. Okay, I'm also hearing The name Faith could definitely be very, very significant. Okay. I don't even know. The name Faith could be very, very significant. Okay. Additionally, this card is your confirmation that there is a solution to y'all's problem, even if you can't see it right now. That seems to be a running theme here. Okay. There's something about Aries, Taurus, and Gemini not being able to see something right here in the present, but having to see it in the future. You know what I'm saying? Or having to see the long term of it, or like whatever the case may be. Okay. Also, donut shops could be significant. A donut holes. Okay. The name Auto could be significant. Body shops could be significant. I could definitely be having some stuff going on with y'all's cars. But consider reaching out to someone, okay? You wouldn't normally seek out for advice. They may have an interesting perspective that could end up being exactly what you need. Some of y'all could definitely be, like I said, either reaching out to somebody for advice. Y'all could be getting readings done, okay? Y'all could be doing some crazy shit, okay? Alternative solutions, something that seems wacko, okay? Or whatever the case may be. That also gives me Rocco from Sesame Street, all right? There could definitely be something about, this could be like a kind of messy time for y'all, okay? It could be like some like beef or like an advice needed about some old unsettled beef, okay? So, very interesting, okay? To the grave secrets, yeah, y'all, this feels like a messy time, very airy. This feels like a messy time for Gemini placements, I'm not gonna lie. There also, be careful what you say to people, or like everything don't gotta be shared, you know what I'm saying? Like everything don't gotta be said. So what can Gemini placements expect? Hi Tati, thank you. Y'all got egg, okay? Success assured with good plans and hard work, okay? Success is going to be assured to Gemini placements underneath this full moon in Libra, okay? If you plan it and you work ahead, they said that, you know what I'm saying? That prior, you may have thought something wasn't necessary for you to have to do, you know what I'm saying? But now it is, okay? Also, I would highly advise cleansing of some kind, okay, to this collective of Gemini placements, okay, whether that's an egg cleanse, okay, Olympia, whether that is you getting in the bath, okay, whether that is smoke cleansing, whatever works for you, okay, and your practice, okay. Also, I definitely feel like Gemini placements, this could also be a time period where y'all might be like accidentally getting like injured, especially when you're doing something, either something that you ain't got no business doing, okay, or accidentally getting injured in regards to like being intimate with somebody else, like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to get somewhere and like you fall, I guess. Like, I'm not predicting that, it is not giving anything major, I'm just saying be careful of like trying crazy shit right now. That's for Gemini specifically. Be careful of trying crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, and being like, damn, my foot slipped, you know what I'm saying. Not it happened already. I was talking to somebody. I could see it. Like I could see like a fall in that situation. I was just watching a podcast and they was just talking about something like that. Okay. I think I was watching Poor Minds. Yeah, I was watching Poor Minds. It says, now he was trying to catch you. You fell out. I'm crying. Forces working against y'all. Yeah, y'all, I said this is a messy time for Gemini placements. Geminis, okay, the name Anna could be significant, okay. The name Lisi could be significant, or Lisa. The name Elise, okay. The name Alasia could be significant as well. During this full moon Libra, y'all definitely need to protect yourself because there's somebody working against you, okay. This could literally be someone new entering your life, okay. This could be somebody new entering your life, okay, that may not supposed to be there, all right? Or this could be somebody who's trying to stop new people from entering your life, okay? Which is why you need to cleanse, okay? If y'all are in need of protection, hit me up, okay? But also, I have other protection spells and stuff like that on the YouTube, okay, and here. It's always somebody working against people. I'm tired, for real. Okay, also, y'all need to go ahead and cleanse up, okay? That's really the thing here. Go ahead and cleanse and clear Gemini placements, okay? New home, new attitude, okay? There could definitely be a stagnant energy, okay? Or it might be time for y'all to get ready to move, okay? It might be that time for Gemini placements, okay? Yeah, there's definitely, and look, pay attention to y'all's finances, okay? This is different than the other readings, but like pay attention to y'all's finances underneath the full moon and Libra. Don't just be doing shit, okay? A wish is going to be granted, okay? But it's possible that you could delay it by making, no, Aquarius doesn't happen yet. We're on Gemini. Yeah, y'all. Also, I just want to say, just for the Geminis, just be careful if you're involving yourself, okay, physically with somebody, okay, just for that purpose. I can't shake it. Okay. Y'all got Ant as well. Okay, but I kind of wanted to come out this way. Okay, so Gemini, check out the Taurus reading. But with this work, achievement, and success, there's definitely like some issues there, or like you're having a hard time focusing on work, achievement, and your successes, okay? Because someone is working against you. Y'all could literally be attacked. It's not even just like negative, like axe is like someone attacking you, okay? There's other cards in here that say that someone's sending like energy, but this is like, light the candle, boo. Get in the tub. Call me. Sometimes a combo of all of them. Call your granny. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, we have Fox, okay? Wait, do you have an April predictions up? I do, Tati. It is on my YouTube. It's a pick a card. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Y'all, there's somebody pocket watching Geminis, okay? This is messy. Someone is pocket watching y'all, okay? Y'all need to watch out. All right, look, July, okay? This could be a Cancer placement. This could be a Leo placement, or take this extra, okay? Whatever the case may be, but y'all are going to be wiser after all of this, okay? And you also may play a different role in certain people's lives after this as well. Boots on the ground, the song could be significant. I also channeled that. This is why this notebook comes in handy. Yes. Boots on the Ground was group 3 for my April 2026 reading, y'all. Okay. And Settling by Summer Walker, which came up earlier, that was group 2. Okay. But with that being said, that is what I have for Gemini placements. Okay, period. Cancer placements. Hello. Welcome in. Okay. So thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, and notification bell, okay? And if you're here on TikTok, thank y'all for tapping the screen. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, y'all be after Amy. Readings are $15 today. And also, I am doing a collective self-love candle tomorrow, okay? This is donation-based. Whatever you send will get you on this candle. And I don't normally offer truth magic on my, like, my thing, you know, my magical menu, but because it is the full moon in Libra, if people are interested in getting truth spells, for personal truth spells, it's not collective, okay, about specific things or whatever the case may be, hit me up, we'll get into it. Okay, so Cancer placements. Y'all can also be getting new tarot decks, okay? New tarot decks could be significant, new spiritual tools, okay? Spiritual books, okay? Cleansing, clearing items and things of that nature, okay? This is my Cancer season deck, which is why I said that, okay? Ooh, the song Salt by Sophie Faith could be very, very significant, okay? For, confirmation for Cancer placements. Y'all need to protect yourself as well. This is about boundaries and this is about protection, okay? Number 41, someone could be 41, okay? Y'all need to protect yourself and set your boundaries, okay? Because that full moon in Libra could definitely be bringing it out, okay? The word savvy could be significant. The name Sav could be significant. Someone's name could be Savannah, all right? Whatever the case may be. But when it comes down to it, 2 on point, he's 41, confirmation. Okay, also gives me 21 Savage, okay, who is a Libra. Okay, 21 Savage could be significant. That gives me that song that he has with Summer Walker, okay, on her new album. Okay, yeah, y'all, I definitely feel as though there could be some like infidelity situation going on, because the song on Summer Walker's album with him is about like somebody homeboy shooting a shot. She's like, get it together because like your homeboys is trying to fuck with me, and he like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's really the gist of that song. I haven't listened to it, I don't think, since then, but I'm pretty sure that's the gist of that song. Okay, if somebody knows the name, let me know. But Aries and Libra energy, this could definitely be like a, like y'all could be bumping heads with folks, or there could just be like a lot of tense energy, okay? If you are, hi twin, you talk about sound about right. If you are a very masculine person, you're going to be bumping heads possibly with very feminine people. If you're a very feminine person, you're going to be bumping heads with very masculine people at this time, okay? That's because that Aries and Libra is literally about the feminine. Yeah, it's called Get Your Boy. Aries and Libra is about the feminine and masculine, okay, axis, okay? Very boys are from Mars, girls are from Venus, as they used to say. You know what I'm saying? It seems like something like me. Yeah, he said he was going to give her stylist twins if she did it. Oh my goodness, was that the lyric? So yeah, y'all, this also feels messy, okay? The name J actually just came up at the top. Also, it says Jesus disciple. Okay. This could also have to do with like setting boundaries with somebody religiously as well. Okay. Yeah, y'all. Boundaries, protecting your energy is what this says. Boundaries. And even in song Salt by Sophie Faye, she says, and your loyalty depends on how the wind blows. You know what I'm saying? Depends on where the wind blows. Yeah. And everything that you say to me, I take it with a pinch of salt. Okay. The name Fancy could be significant. Me Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show. Okay. The name Fanny could be significant. Fanny Packs. I'm seeing the word Benji, which gives me like the dogs, like some kind of like a little white dog. Okay. Either way, y'all, use salt in your practice. Okay. And even if you don't use salt specifically, you need to cast some protection or set some boundaries. This could be in your home. Okay. This could be over yourself. Okay. This stuck between the decks. I don't know which one to pick. Ooh, close your eyes and just like point to one. Or sometimes I flip a coin. You know what I'm saying? Or roll some dice and ask spirit, you know? But yeah, y'all need to protect yourself. Protect your energy. Set boundaries. Okay. Salt is one of the most important tools in the witch's cabinet and is often used to cast a circle of protection before performing a spell, even though that doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a part of your practice particularly. But anyway, sprinkle salt around your home. Okay. You take Epsom salt baths, period. This is also a good thing. You could definitely take a salt bath, Epsom salt, sea salt. Okay. Whatever the case may be, to cleanse and clear y'all's energy, which y'all, as Cancerians, water does that. Water is that vibe for y'all. Okay. Sprinkle salt around your home and along your windows and doors to keep negative energy out, and use it to clear harmful vibrations that are directed towards y'all. Okay. So yeah, y'all, protect yourself. Protect yourself before you do magic. Protect your home. You could put salt in a little jar by your front door or by your bedroom or whatever the case may be. You could do it around the windows. Okay. Salt baths. Okay, using salt to absorb negativity, creating a ward. Okay, this can even be considered a ward. Okay, in the Asian market right now with salt. Period. Okay, this could literally be about needing to ward yourself. Okay, Ayana Ren, she's Ren Soul here on TikTok. I think Ren Soul on YouTube as well. Okay, a reading of hers just came up recently, and she was talking about warding your social media, which I've done a social media ward before, but whenever I seen it, I was like, you know, it's time for me to do another one. It's been a while. Yeah, it could be regular salt. It could be the salt in your cabinet, for sure. And you don't need too much if it's a salt in your cabinet as well. You just gotta boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? And set the intention. But yeah, y'all, setting a ward for your social media could be very significant for Cancer placements. Every time I pick a pot, we always got some significant events. I'm tired. I'm crying. It could definitely be your chart too. It'd be like that. So people got real eventful lives like that. You know what I'm saying? Also, it says, I feel great about my life. Okay. Affirmations could do very well for Cancer placements. Okay. So with the full moon in Libra, y'all going to be feeling great about your life because you're also going to be setting boundaries, protecting yourself. Okay. Protection is the biggest message here. Cleansing and clearing and protecting yourself in your house. Okay. When salt comes into a reading, it is because you require protection. Okay. Underneath this full moon in Libra, and need to take steps to establish stronger boundaries. Okay. So if you're watching this, I would take steps to establish stronger boundaries now because the moon is tomorrow, okay? And keep that up this week, okay? It is your responsibility to teach others how to respect your needs. You may hope others will intuitively know how to treat you, but remember that every being is experiencing their own hardships, lessons, and triggers, okay? They may have blocks that prevent them instinctively recognizing boundaries that seem obvious to you. The full moon in Libra, yeah. The full moon in Libra is tomorrow night, April 1st, 2026, if you're watching this in the playback. This is not an excuse to treat you poorly, but it is reason enough for you to speak up and communicate your needs rather than expecting someone to guess, okay? And of course, there are people who will push boundaries to breaking points. Some may even be doing it intentionally. Standing firm lets them know that while they may push, you will not break, okay? I'm going to write a real strongly worded message to the universe to stop all this moon shit. I'm crying. I definitely also feel as though with Cancer placements, for one, protection is a big thing here, but also, like they said, setting boundaries. Okay, y'all are going to be setting boundaries, telling somebody that you don't like that. Like, I don't like that you talk to me like that, or like, you know what, I don't want to be here, or actually, like, that's why I don't like coming over here, you know, or there's just something about you telling people, don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? It's still Aries season, so folks really are still trying it. Okay, so just be aware, you know what I'm saying? And I keep hearing the song Salt by Sophie Faith, and your loyalty depend on where the wind blows. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could definitely be somebody could be trying you on purpose. Okay. Also with these butterflies I'm looking at here, there's definitely like this full moon is going to change you. Mind you, this is a cardinal sign, so that makes sense as well. But yeah. Okay. So for Cancer placements with this boundaries and what's going on y'all's biggest thing is protection, because not even it literally says self-love, purity, and boundaries and protection, y'all. So self-love magic, okay, protecting yourself, self-love magic, cleansing and clearing, setting boundaries, okay, and the boundaries one is the one that's open, okay, and protection. So yeah, y'all may have some loose boundaries, okay. All right, so underneath this full moon in Libra, spiritual guidance and protection from harm, angel. Okay, so y'all's angels and guides are definitely protecting y'all. Okay, y'all could be feeling spiritually guided. Okay, and also spiritual guidance and protection from some of y'all could be like I said, casting protection. Y'all could be like getting protection done for you, doing it yourself. Sorry, y'all, I hate to be that person, but was Leo already done? No, you're good, honey. It wasn't done. Yeah, y'all could be receiving spiritual guidance. This could be y'all receiving from your team spiritually. This could be a reader. This could be a friend. Okay. Whatever the case may be, this could be like a passed on ancestor. Okay. And then we have bird. Okay. Perch bird, waiting for news, package, and letter. And it came up kind of like this. Okay. So yeah, if y'all have been waiting for some sort of news, waiting for a letter, waiting for a package. Okay. Spirit is definitely all over it. Okay. Everything is going to be okay. Y'all are protected from whatever this news is, whatever, like the delay possibly is. Okay. And it says box. Yeah, y'all could be waiting for a package. Okay. It's spiritually guided. It's all divine timing. Okay. So y'all could be receiving a gift underneath this full moon in Libra. You could also be giving a gift. Okay. Vacation. Yeah, y'all could be receiving, someone could win a vacation. The name Lexi could be significant. Bryson Tiller could be significant. The name Bryson could be significant. Baby Tate could be significant. She is a Taurus. Okay. But when it comes down to it, yeah, y'all could be planning a vacation. Okay. Or giving a gift on vacation. But yeah, y'all, there's definitely something that's unexpected that might be happening for y'all soon, and it might be an act of protection. Okay, so if you cast protection and then something starts to get delayed, that's okay. All right. Also, February, that is Aquarius and Pisces energy. Okay, you could be receiving a gift from an Aquarius or Pisces or someone born in February. Okay. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead, y'all. Okay. Slowly but surely getting ahead. The name Phoenix could be significant. The name Crystal could be significant. Okay. Crystal jewelry could be significant. Y'all, I started wire wrapping. Okay. Because I'm going to be putting these in the boxes for the long overdue oils. Okay. For my clients. Okay. Y'all. Okay. I'm starting to get into it, and they're very cute. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. But y'all could definitely be getting into crystal jewelry, okay? But slowly but surely getting ahead, okay? Also, y'all could be finding out that somebody's getting divorced, okay? So anyway, y'all could be slowly surely getting ahead, okay? Turtles could be significant for y'all. And lastly, owl, okay? Birds are very significant. Good advice from a wise person. Yeah, y'all could definitely be like getting a reading from somebody, okay? Or giving a reading to somebody, all right? Because y'all have this spiritual guidance and good advice from a wise person, okay? Y'all are going to be climbing towards success, but there are these clouds are little issues, okay? And so that is why y'all are needing to cleanse and clear. Depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. That's what that is, okay? So you're going to be fine, but just recognize that folks be weird sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Folks be real weird, don't like that, okay? But with that being said, yeah. With that being said, that is what I have for Cancer placements, okay? I'm going to move forward to the Leos, okay? Leo. Hello, Leo. I'm immediately hearing Alter Ego by Doechii and JT. Okay, Doechii is a Leo with the Taurus moon, and JT is a Sagittarius with like Pisces placements, like a Pisces rising, Pisces moon, okay? So let's see what's going on for the Leo folks. Bitch, you dead to me. Alter ego. Okay. Yes, she's indeed a Leo with the Taurus moon. But y'all could definitely, alter egos could definitely be very, very significant, which makes sense for that full moon in Libra aspect, okay? Being two sides, okay? Let's see what's going on. Florida could be very, very significant. The name Prince could be significant, or the artist Prince could be significant. Okay. The name Ali could be significant. AliExpress could be significant. Okay. Tatiana Ali could be significant. Okay. Boxing could be significant. Okay. So, ooh, okay, period. So, y'all, Leo placements. Okay, so y'all got number 17, Coven. Okay, Soul Family. This gives me American Horror Story. Okay, so American Horror Story could be significant for Leo placements. To be quite honest, y'all could definitely be having some spooky ooky ass experiences underneath this full moon in Libra. Okay, you was watching that season. Yeah, y'all can have some spooky ooky ass experiences that come up for Leo placements, okay? Not gonna lie. And I also definitely feel as though there's something about you recognizing who really is, which is very Libra coded, okay? Libra's about relationships, okay? Both romantic, familial, friendship. It's literally about how we relate to other people, okay? So y'all might be put in a situation where you're meeting new people, or this could literally be you recognizing who is a part of your soul family and who is not a part of your soul family, okay? This could be meeting people of different cultures, okay? Of different backgrounds, of different religions, okay? Whatever the case may be. That could have been happening these last couple of days, or it could be happening soon, okay? 3:03 on the clock, okay? Yeah, you could have even been starting meeting people in March, okay? But whatever the case may be, all right, I'll take this extra if you have Pisces or Aries placements. But yeah, y'all, also wheat could be significant. Someone could have a wheat allergy, okay? Someone could be allergic to gluten, all right? That could be significant here. Yeah, y'all, this is about friendship. This is about friendship. This is about like family, okay? Both chosen family as well as biological family, okay? Whatever it is that you choose, especially this is about chosen family particularly, okay? But it could be either. Your chosen family could be your physical family. But when it comes down to it, okay, so you'll have soul family, acceptance, putting yourself out there in the family you choose, okay? This is Three of Pentacles energy. So yeah, y'all could definitely, things could be going well in regards to like collaborations, okay, co-workers, classmates, group projects, okay, networking, putting stuff together. Crystals and crystal jewelry could be very significant for y'all as well, because I see the name Crystal and I see the name Jordan right here. Michael Jordan could be significant. What's Michael Jordan's sign? He a Cancer. And what also Jordan's, the tennis shoes could be very, very significant. You could be finding people who you want to be athletic with, people who, it just makes sense. Okay. You could be hanging out more with your soul family. Okay. Feeling accepted. Also my throat chakra. There's something about you having issues with communication. Y'all may not necessarily know how to communicate the best, okay, right now, or maybe you're keeping stuff to yourself, or maybe it's like, I don't know, but there's something about you learning how to be like how to work with others, okay? Yeah, so a coven is the family you choose, which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spells. Could literally, for some of y'all, be people that you learn how to do magic with together. Y'all hear my voice? I highly advise that Leo do some throat chakra clearing. Leo placements also need to watch out for how much it is that y'all are smoking, okay? Or how much it is that y'all are like drinking or hookahing, okay, vaping. Okay, I would definitely do a throat chakra cleanse. Ooh. Okay, so look, okay. So a coven is a family you choose which supports you in ways that extend beyond any one ritual or spell. It's a connection that's richer than friends, okay? It's an alignment of people who share a soul mission expressed in infinite ways. The thread connecting the soul family is so divine and aligned that only the universe could have possibly brought these people into your life. So yes, this is y'all recognizing who is your true soul family, who are people that were divinely guided into your life for changes to be made. You know what I'm saying? The name Denise could be very significant. It also gives me Denise Huxtable, which gives me a different world, okay? So this has, someone could be at a HBCU, okay? It's got to do with college, okay? Aqua Sun, Sag Moon, and Cancer Rising. Period. Oh, for Michael Jordan. Okay, that makes sense. But this kind of kindred fellowship is only available to those who have done the beautiful, complex work of finding and embracing the true self, okay? So underneath the full moon in Libra, Leos are being guided towards like being authentic, okay, and being your true self, okay? But this is also about doing shadow work, okay? Beautiful, complex work of finding and embracing your true self is going to call the people to you, okay, that you need to be around, okay? You are authentically, okay? You are living so authentically, my bad, that you radiate truth, okay, through every cell of your being, okay? Also, for Leo placements, truth magic could be significant for y'all. If y'all are interested in that, okay, hit me up and I will cast your individual truth spell, okay? But when it comes down to it, authenticity is also have to do with self-truth, by the way. It doesn't always have to be truth from others. It could definitely be truth for yourself. Okay, Deja, go ahead and send me a DM. But you're living so authentically that you radiate truth through every cell of your being, and authenticity sends out a signal to the right group of people. So yeah, y'all are going to be figuring yourself out, and that's going to be bringing new people near you. A call that only those in soul agreement with yours can hear. There is a coven available to you under this full moon in Libra, and they will begin making their way to you once you have accepted who it is that you are. Okay, you will know them instantly when you allow yourself to be seen and you're not judged for it. Okay, of course, that means sometimes you'll share parts of yourself that other people reject. Okay, but fuck them folks. Okay, receiving this card is a sign that new people are entering y'all's life. Okay, also Cali could be significant. The name Smooth could be significant. Okay, Miami could be significant. Capri Suns could be significant. Anyway, receiving this card is a sign that new people are going to be entering into Leo placements' lives. Okay, for relationships, this can mean a new love interest who has potential to be a soulmate partner, or, which makes sense for Libra, or that you may welcome a bundle of joy soon. Okay, so yeah, y'all, this could literally be the pregnant. Okay, Leo that gives the pregnant in general. Okay, Jupiter still in Cancer, y'all. Okay. Venus is in Taurus, all right? So Leo, watch out for that pregnant, okay? You may welcome a bundle of joy soon, okay? For finances or career, Leo may meet a mentor or someone who can help you advance sooner. This may be you meeting people who can help you out in your life, okay? We love to see it. We love to see it, yes. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Leos. Clear. The show H2O could be significant. I may want to drink some more water. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Y'all, we're back with that axe. Okay. The force is working against you. Okay. And someone new is entering your life. Okay. Y'all could definitely have Gemini placements if you're watching this. Okay. Or there could be a Gemini that is working against y'all. Okay. So we're back with this, but it's like flip-flop this time. Okay. So an axe and chair. Okay. Forces are working against, or maybe they were, okay? The TV show Bones could be significant with axe in reverse. This kind of gives me that maybe some of y'all have really recently protected yourself. You could have let go of a Gemini placement person, okay? Or somebody that you felt was like two-faced, okay? Or like something wasn't working out. And because you let go of this person who was very toxic or aggressive or even violent, okay? Somebody new is entering into y'all's life, okay? The name Minnie could be significant. The name Zay could be significant. Minnie Mouse is significant, okay? Mice in general, look up the spiritual meaning. But I'm also hearing the song Heard It Through the Grapevine, okay? What was that, Marvin Gaye? That's why I'm coming up recently. But what I can tell y'all is that y'all are no longer around, like the forces are no longer working against y'all, okay? They were, okay? They were. Take this extra if you have Gemini placements, or if this was a Gemini working against you, okay? For some of y'all could have been like a sibling, okay? But yeah, somebody new is going to be entering into y'all's life, okay? Because y'all could have literally like uncrossed yourself, okay? Or broke a hex or a curse or something of that nature, okay? Or just like cleansed, okay? Whatever the case may be. So it says strong emotion, passionate love or hate, okay? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, okay? So yeah, y'all could definitely be really addressing your feelings, okay? It was a sibling. Yeah. Okay. It says in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So yeah, y'all may need to ask for help, which is where this soul family aspect is coming from. Y'all are going to need to ask for help underneath this. Okay. And I definitely feel like someone may have some information for you, but there's something with this fire and this goldfish. Okay. Goldfish, the snacks could be significant. Okay. Also eating fish could be significant. Somebody could be Catholic. Someone could be fasting. The name Mateo could be significant. The name Nicole could be significant. Okay. But yeah, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I definitely feel as though this has to do with like you're going to increase in spiritual growth. Okay. You're going to be increasing in spiritual growth. Dang. Okay. So obstacles to overcome, but you'll be shown the way. Okay. Some of y'all may need to do a blockage remover. Okay. With this obstacles. Okay. Obstacles to overcome and you'll be shown the way. Okay. So this could have to do with the blockage remover or a road opener. Okay. Hit me up if you're interested in that. Okay. Or you could be doing that at home. But seek out information that will help you. Okay. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, y'all's financial life is changing as well. Okay. But there's definitely a need for you to ask for help. Okay. Somebody may have information. They said that it could be a mentor. You're going to be meeting somebody. Okay. Who's going to help. Dang. Y'all got the most cards. Okay. So with this, there's moon. Literally, y'all. We're talking about the full moon in Libra. Okay. So for Leo, it's also because we're getting close to y'all's eclipse. Okay. But there's going to be changes in your love life as well. Okay. Because we have love. Okay. Or this literally, even if it's not just romantic, like love in general, that's what Libra energy stands for. So like changes in regards to the people that you love. Okay. Look, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah. The full moon in Libra is going to help you balance out your emotions. Okay. And it's going to help bring you love into your life. Okay. Whether that's love of friendship, love from yourself. Okay. Once again, if y'all are interested, this is donation based. Self-love candle I'm going to be loading up and lighting tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, y'all. And with this boot, all right, boots on the ground was group 3 for my spring reading. Okay, go ahead, check that out. Okay, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, but in reverse. Okay, how many people does this man think I'm feeding is what this says that came down on my Snapchat. Okay, and I definitely feel as though there's a need for you to kind of like give the boot, okay, to certain people. Okay, Texas could be significant. You could be giving the boot to certain people. Okay, and what is this? This say May and June. Ooh, okay, y'all, May and June. That's Gemini season. I kid y'all not. Y'all literally, y'all may be falling out possibly with what is this? It doesn't have to be falling out, but there's a Gemini significant here regardless. Okay, May and June. So whatever's happening with this full moon in Libra, okay, it can literally have to do with the Gemini, okay, or somebody born in May or June, okay, or this is like plans for then. All right, then we have news on the way. You could be getting news about a friend of yours, okay, underneath this full moon in Libra, especially if that person is a Gemini, okay. Let's see. Okay, and then look, advice from a friend. So yeah, you could definitely be talking to a friend, getting advice from a friend, or giving advice to a friend. Okay, so that way someone's no longer dissatisfied with their life. Okay, somebody could be in like a rough situation or something like that. Okay, yeah, y'all got the most cards. Okay, Leo is having a very eventful. Look, this one fell directly on top of Coven. Oop, do not be tempted to lower your standards in regards to your friends, in regards to your family, in regards to your partners, in regards to the people that you like, like work with, or the people that you want to learn from. Okay, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, yeah, this could literally have to do with family. Okay, it says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, this could also literally have to do with biological family or chosen family. Okay, so there's somebody who's emotionally insecure. Okay, and it's not like a loving situation. Okay, so don't be tempted, because there could definitely, someone could also be getting like kicked out of somewhere. Okay, so this doesn't have to be you, could be somebody else. Okay, you may like, there might be like a friend who's in need of help. Okay, especially if someone's from California. Okay, or someone's name could be Cali. And look back. Okay, it says sun. Okay, happiness and well-being. This is a bittersweet situation, and y'all may want to watch the Cancer reading as well, or definitely cast protection. Okay, happiness and well-being. All right, yeah, y'all, y'all are going to be happy. Okay, but there's definitely something that's a bit like unexpected. Okay, climbing towards success. Something's going to work out well. All right, but something especially having to do with like an older woman or feminine energy. Okay. Yeah, y'all, that's a lot going on. Y'all had hella cards, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is definitely, there's a lot. Okay, very eventful full moon, especially as other people are concerned, for sure. Okay, so yeah. Interesting. Okay. I'm on point, period. Listen, y'all, let me see. Also, I posted the Venus and Taurus reading. I posted the April pick a card reading, y'all. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgo placements. I got number 22. Okay, Book of Spells, learn in reverse. This automatically gives me the Book of Clarence. Okay, excuse me, Tiana Taylor could be significant. I'm hearing Wake Up Love by Tiana Taylor. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so when it comes down to y'all, Virgo, there might be a need for y'all to like, not say write less, okay, but there's something about Like y'all could be overdoing it in some type of way when it comes down to like learning or studying. Okay, there's something like that. Y'all could be doing too much. Okay, yeah, somebody could be doing too much. Okay, so when it comes down to it, okay, Book of Spells, learn. And it's in reverse. This card will come to you. Okay, wait, it says learn, seek advice, and further develop your skills. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, but in reverse. Like I just feel like y'all may have been doing too much. This is about overworking, overdoing it, okay, doing too much. Okay, the full moon Libra may be calling y'all to have a little bit more, possibly a little bit more fun, but also just to have like a better balance in what's going on. Okay, so this card will come to you when you're eager to move forward with plans. Okay, so yeah, the full moon in Libra could be slowing Virgo placements down with something, okay? Y'all are eager to move forward with plans, but you need to do more research or perhaps sharpen some skills first, okay? You don't have all, this is Virgo. You don't have all the tools, knowledge, or resources just yet and should consider seeking help or guidance, okay? And this could also be like y'all might be trying to study or make something work, okay? And it just may not be time for that, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just like not right now, you know what I'm saying? I told my job to give me a break or I'll be burnt out. That's real. This is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It could definitely have to do with like being a workaholic or, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you don't have all the tools, knowledge, or resources just yet, you know what I'm saying? And you should consider seeking help or guidance. I may need to ask for some help, okay? Ask for a little help. Tell somebody you need a little help, okay? Now may also be a good time to consider enrolling in a class or workshop to discover practices that can be useful for your goals. It can even be a fun class, you know what I'm saying? Exactly why I crashed the fuck out and everybody, they wanted to apologize. I done cursed my coworker out. Could be useful for your goals. If you are already well versed in what y'all do, receiving this card is a sign to seek ways to master your craft, okay? It may be time to commit to higher levels of education, spend more time in practice to refine your talents, or begin the process of establishing systems and structures that can take you to the next level. So for some of y'all need to decide or like pick and choose what parts of your life need more development, you know what I'm saying, versus what parts of your life don't necessarily need that much development. You know what I mean? What parts of your life need more development versus like where you need to kind of like take a second, you know? This could also have to do with y'all possibly needing to make sure that you write stuff down in your grimoire, your book of shadows, your spell book, okay? The book where you keep all your work in, write that shit down, okay? Don't try to force shit to work, but definitely document, you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to figure out why your manifestations are not necessarily like working like that, okay? And I feel like some of y'all, on one hand, some of the Virgos are doing way too much research and not enough action. On the other hand, it's way too much action and not enough time to kind of like really kind of get into the innards and outers and the study aspects, okay? So that's the vibe. So let's see what's going on. Okay, also looking at this red candle and this blue candle, okay? Book of Spells, Plants and Trees, Book of Potions, okay? Yeah. The Virgo placements, I'm not gonna say. Let me see. Okay, we'll figure that out. But y'all got Club, okay? So it says someone will try to make you do something against your will, okay, in reverse. All right, I definitely feel as though, and with this bull at the back of the deck, okay, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Definitely, there might be a need for y'all to protect yourself, okay? Particularly very physically protect yourself in terms of like when you're going out, you know what I'm saying? It could be pepper spray, pepper gel, okay? Or like whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel as though y'all could be recognizing, okay, who is like only like a good person on paper. Like someone could be like cool on paper, but maybe not like that in person, okay? And there could definitely be somebody who is like strange or aggressive in some type of way, okay? This person could be a Taurus placement. This could also have to do with someone in like a school setting, okay? Or like a religious setting, okay? In some type of way, like somebody seems to have, I'm hearing the word clout, okay? Some sort of like respect, okay? So I'm cursing man as soon as they seem a little strange. Y'all, news is on the way, okay? So I definitely feel like underneath the full moon, you could actually be finding out that somebody is like a weirdo, okay? You could be finding out that someone's a weirdo, okay? Yeah. Pay attention to your health. This could also be somebody who's having health issues. If you're having issues with your health, make sure you stay strong through that. Okay, a path with money is waiting for y'all to find it as well. Okay, so this could also be a road opener. Okay, if you did a road opener, if you're doing a road opener underneath the full moon in Libra, okay, it is working and you're going to be opening up pathways to money. But look, y'all, gavel, involvement with the law in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. So mind you, with this gavel, this might as well be justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Libra energy with the full moon of Libra, and that full moon of Libra is going to be exposing somebody. Okay, y'all, somebody could be getting involved with the law. I'd be careful if I was like speeding, okay, and stuff like that. If you don't want a ticket, okay, I definitely wouldn't like chance it if I was y'all. Okay, Virgo placements, but this could also, you know, so you stop at the stop sign. You know what I'm saying? Don't go on red, you know what I'm saying? Unless you turn to right, you live in the state, you could do that, you know? But that's what this feels like, okay? Involvement with the law, this could be y'all, or with this, like, somebody could be going to jail, okay? Or there could definitely be some sort of, like, building a RICO on them to go to the station. Like, someone will try to make you do something against your will, or they did try, okay? Like, someone is very aggressive. Okay, so when it comes down to it, the police or like the judicial system could be significant. Okay, money will be coming to y'all. Okay, but it's in reverse. This could also literally have to do with like a settlement. Okay, or like being like sued for something. Okay, things could get very, which Virgo is very paperwork in general. Okay. Ooh. So we have broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted in reverse. And then look, so yeah, and a fair man. Okay, so there could be a light skin or white man or masculine, okay, or someone could have blonde, gray, or white hair, okay, and like they're not getting their wish. I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, dealing to a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair whose wish will not be granted. Okay, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, this is weird. I don't like that. Okay. So regardless, y'all, I would definitely stay like protected in general, okay? Because y'all seeing with like y'all, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like these seem questionable, right? Like I know I'm not tripping, but you know what I mean. Like, so when it comes down to it, pay attention to y'all's work, okay? There could definitely be somebody who's like trying to be like distracting, okay? There could be someone trying to hi Trey. There could be someone who's trying to distract y'all from y'all's work. This could be a co-worker, okay? And there might be a need for you to like, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily interact with somebody, okay, if you can avoid it. So yeah, underneath this full moon in Libra, there's a need for y'all to pay attention to y'all's work, okay? Because there's money opening up for y'all, okay, Virgo? And look, y'all, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. None of these cards came up in the other groups. So yeah, there's somebody who's very arrogant and very boastful, and you should leave this person alone. Okay, yeah, some money is definitely coming to y'all. Some of y'all could be getting a settlement. Okay, some of y'all could have been a case you already had open. Okay, like HR wise or whatever the case may be, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all could be getting your justice. Okay, fair man and fair woman. Okay, so this could literally have to do with a you have to with like a white man or a white woman, or a lighter skinned man or a lighter skinned woman. Okay, someone could be blonde, but whatever the case may be, y'all gonna be winning something. Okay, or there's something about you needing to like the law could be getting involved in this situation. Look, force is working against you. Okay, look, somebody's still on that bullshit. Lock them up. Like, hi Addison, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. And look. Target, no. Somebody could be targeting you. Discord among friends or family, a goal-oriented person. Yeah, somebody could be trying to target you. Okay? Virgo places could be seeing mice, okay, as a confirmation. May those tears continue to drop for eternity for them. Well, you know. Well, that's what I have for Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're finna go ahead and get into Libra, okay? Libra. You know, a Ghost Rider could be very, very significant. Okay, the name Kerrigan could be very, very significant. Okay, the song Run Me My Money, I cannot remember who sang that song, okay? She's like, I need my money, and I need it right now. I take Cashapp, Venmo, Zelle, EBT. Ooh, EBT. All right. If I need you to pay me, here's a few ways. Ways out. What is that song? I take Cashapp, Venmo, Zelle, EBT. It was definitely somebody trying to call, so hopefully it doesn't do all that. Regardless, y'all could be getting paid. Okay, Libra placements could definitely be getting paid for something. Libra placements could definitely be getting paid for something. Okay, the whole could be significant. Okay, also, y'all, Libra placements, please be very judicial who it is that you are sleeping with at this time, because I can't even tell y'all what this just said at the top. I don't know whose name that was. Okay, but there's definitely a need for y'all to maintain your reproductive health, okay? And also to make sure that you're checking in on the reproductive health of people that you are physically involved with, okay? Regardless, y'all could be getting paid, okay? It's a separate message, but I'm just saying, okay? So Munyons could definitely be coming through. I think that was just the Witch Hunter in reverse. So for some of y'all, if you just did a return to sender, okay, or you just did protection, it worked, okay? Someone here could be a devotee de la Santa Muerte, okay? Yeah, communication with her could be very, very significant, okay? Also for Libra placements, and just in general, I'm doing this a collective self-love candle tomorrow, okay? Whatever you donate is going to get you put on this candle. I'm gonna be on here loading that, okay? And also I'm doing personal truth spells. If somebody is interested in personal truth spells, go ahead and hit me up and we can get into it. If you're interested in readings today, readings are $15, okay? You'll be after Amy. So when it comes down to Libra, there's a lot going on, y'all, okay? Full moon in Libra, ooh. Y'all, of course it is. It's the Wheel of Fortune about divine timing, because this is y'all's time, okay? This is y'all's time. So y'all got number 28, Seasons of the Witch. Someone could be 28. The song, this is the season of the witch. A personal truth spell is a truth spell just for you personally, you know what I'm saying, instead of it being a collective. So a truth spell could literally be bringing out the truth in other people, okay? People telling you the truth. It could definitely uncover lies. And sometimes truth spells also bring the truth out in ourselves, you know what I'm saying, things we've been lying to ourselves about. But truth spells are not for the faint of heart in general, okay? Y'all know I advise this, okay? Like, truth spells are not... Now listen, has a truth spell done me right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Truth spells have saved me from getting into bad situations for sure, Ski. For sure. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you gotta be ready for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And they seem to last long as hell. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's me and my placements. But when I cast them for myself and others, yeah, you had your feelings hurt with one? Absolutely. I've had my feelings hurt with it was needed, you know? So, so Libra placements could be finding some things out. The name Zelle could be significant. Literally, it says Zelle Bowen, okay? So also gives me Zelda, okay, from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Somebody's stepmom could be significant, okay, or somebody's aunties could be significant, okay. So also y'all could be saving some murnions, okay, some l'argent. When it comes down to it, y'all got Seasons of the Witch, okay, honoring cycles. I could be just tickle pink, okay? I could just be tickle pink during the full moon in Libra. But honestly, y'all, divine timing is very much so at play, okay? So yeah, y'all's relationships, okay? Y'all's relationships are being very triggered, okay? Your business relationships, okay? It could even have to do with like legalities, contracts you've signed, your lease, okay? Agreements that you've made, networking, okay? Putting yourself out there. All that shit could be super, super significant for Libra placements right now. Okay. And y'all are definitely feeling that springtime energy. All right. There's definitely lots of new beginnings that are happening. Honoring cycles. Libras are going to be honoring cycles, letting go of control, embracing the season that you're in. Okay. And so it could be with repeating cycles in reverse, but it's not in this situation. So y'all are going to be embracing the cycle that y'all are in. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Okay. The earth uses the seasons to beautifully illustrate the cycles we all face in life. The seasons also remind us that everything has its challenges, no matter how beautiful it is. memories or how much it brings, okay? Equally, even the roughest time offers lessons, even if subtle or small. So we're in spring right now. So this is what the Libra folks are getting from that full moon in Libra. Spring bursts with color and beauty, but also comes with its fair share of wind and stormy days, okay? So yeah, y'all are also going to be looking to fuck good, okay? Life is going to be very eventful and exciting over this week, okay? You're going to be looking to fuck good, okay? How? Whomever, okay? The winds of change, okay? The name Perez could be significant. It also gives me Princeton for mindless behavior. Mindless behavior, or Princeton, the college, could be significant, okay? So yeah, y'all, there definitely is going to be a lot of communication, okay? And that wind gives me the winds of change. It gives me Mary Poppins, and it also gives me truth, okay? Communication. As stormy days gives me stormy weather, okay? Yeah. So when it comes down to Stormy Weather by Billie Holiday, okay, who was an Aries, okay, may she rest in peace. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since my man and I are together. Keeps raining all the time. Okay, so yeah, y'all, there could definitely be full moon is about release. Libra is about relationships. Y'all could be releasing relationships. Y'all could be cutting folks off, breaking up, whatever the case may be. I don't know. This is literally in divine timing. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, okay, everyone faces obstacles. Even the most cosmically connected person has trials, Libra. This card guides you to learn to embrace the cycle you're in without trying to change anything. Okay? Yeah, y'all. Divine timing is at play for the Libra placements. You are here for a reason. Ask yourself, how can I release control of what's detrimental in my situation? Okay, what positive elements within my control can I focus on instead? Okay, if you keep finding yourself in negative situations, pulling this card is a clear sign that you are failing to learn the lessons from this phase of your life, y'all. That's why this shit keep happening all over again. You will continue to stay here as long as it's needed for you to understand and grow. Continuing to date the same negative type. Okay, y'all definitely also could have watched the Gemini reading. Continuing to date the same negative type, failing to speak up for yourself, and letting other people disregard your boundaries, okay? Facing financial ruin immediately after a period of wealth, or finding your best intentions are always misunderstood, are all signs of stagnation. Some of y'all could definitely need a blockage remover, okay? Blockbuster blockage remover, okay? Similarly, if your circumstances are favorable now, reflect upon the choices that have brought you to this point. How can you strengthen in these areas to ensure more happy cycles in the future? Are there any ways you may be blocking yourself from experiencing more consistent joy? Okay, so yeah, y'all, this is about divine timing. This is about understanding and being real with yourself. You know what I mean? So let's see. Okay, so literally Libra. Okay, we do have love in reverse. Okay, so this could be, mind you, this card in the deck, it says like love of all kinds. It's not just romantic love. It could be friendships. It could just be like people that you love. It could be family, friends, romantic, okay, whatever the case may be. But there's some sort of falling out, okay, or like breaking up, falling out, whatever the case may be going on in regards to love, okay, or some sort of heaviness, okay. It says Mama's World with the Taurus sign at the top. It could have to do with a Taurus mother, okay, or a Taurus placement who is a mom, okay. As soon as I said that, you should accept valid criticism, okay. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some uncomfortable conversations from loved ones that come up, okay, because of this full moon in Libra. Venus is also in Taurus, okay. So, but it's also kind of sideways. So some of the criticism is valid and some of it you may not necessarily need to accept, okay, but not all of it's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all could even have like a hard time accepting a bunch like completely true and valid criticism, okay. So financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past, okay. So yeah, y'all could definitely be having some like money paid to you, okay. It's gonna be people paying you money they owe you, okay. Chicago could be significant, okay. Someone could reference Chicago as Chi-Town because I'm seeing the name Chi right here with the Cancer sign, okay. There could be a Chicago Cancer that's significant, okay. Climbing towards success. Okay, and when it comes down to this, I definitely think that underneath the full moon in Libra, y'all are definitely going to be moving forward. Okay, but this is just like a step. Okay, this is some of the obstacles that come with the success. Okay, and money is going to be coming to y'all, but it's not y'all's main. Y'all might need to kind of shift your focus from money. Okay, money's going to be getting a lot better around June. Okay, and that's going to be Gemini Cancer season. Okay, emphasis on the Cancer season, but we always talk about that Gemini vibe. Okay, but yeah, money's gonna be coming to y'all. Okay, and I definitely feel as though there's something about your connections that kind of need to settle themselves out yet. Okay, Jupiter in Cancer is also doing it's a number on y'all as well, usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, y'all could be like receiving some money that was owed to you. Okay, yeah, y'all, mountain road, y'all are on the road to success. Y'all could literally be traveling. Okay, y'all are on the road to, y'all are on the ladder climbing towards success, and you're on the road to success. Okay, so you're climbing up the road to success underneath the full moon in Libra. Okay, but it's kind of given that you're getting into it with people, okay, that you love. A path with money is waiting for y'all to find it. Okay, so there could definitely also be a need. The song Anita by Smino could be significant. Okay. Yeah, this could be a good sign for road openers for Libra placements. Okay. Road opening to like money and finances. Okay. And yeah, with that club in reverse, someone will try to make you do something against your will. It's in reverse. Okay. So I feel like nobody can make you do anything like against your will. This is you setting boundaries with somebody possibly that you love. Okay. You might be giving out valid criticism, but making sure that it's coming from the right place. Okay. Because that's sideways. So yeah, like this could be you setting boundaries with somebody. Okay. A romantic partner. You could be setting boundaries with somebody at a party, at a function. Okay. Yeah, something important. Okay, new job, new raise, October. Okay, Libra Taurus energies have to do with a dark man or masculine. Okay, someone could have darker skin or darker hair. Okay, so yeah, a change for the better is going to come. All right, but I definitely feel as though y'all could definitely be getting into it. A mustard seed just like fell out of this deck. Okay, messing with me. So yeah, y'all, mustard seeds. Okay, yeah, and having lots of faith could definitely be very significant. All right, things are going to increase over the month. Yeah, also money magic could definitely be very much so working for y'all at this time. Okay, I would definitely work with the Libra full moon if I was you. Okay, so with that being said, that is what I have for Libra placements. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio placements. Okay, thank y'all for tapping the screen. Okay, Scorpio. So, okay, as above, so below. Okay, manifestation. But I did see the card that I think has to do with stagnation. So I would also advise blockage removers for Scorpio placements. Okay, or cleansing. Okay, whatever the case may be. Don't just be hopping into shit. But with this, okay, as above, so below. Okay, y'all definitely could watch the Cancer reading as well, because they got 41. Okay, and this is number 40. Okay, so yeah, this could also have to do with like a Cancer placement. Okay, in your life. Okay, it's could also have to do with like a mom or mother figure. Or like a woman in your life, okay, or the women in your life in general. But anyway, so as above, so below, okay, manifestations got to do with setting boundaries with the women in your life as well. But when it comes down to it, Scorpio, as above, so below, manifestation, this absolutely gives me as well that the astrology of right now is deeply affecting y'all. Definitely do your research into the astrology of right now, okay, because of full moon in Libra during this Aries season, and y'all are Mars ruled as well, okay. Yeah. It got a little, okay. What is that song? Is that song by Smokey Robinson? I don't like you, but I love you. Seems that I'm always thinking of you. Oh, you do me badly. I love you madly. You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. Baby, I love you, and all I want you to do is just hold me. I used to listen to the, what's her name? Haley Reinhart version of that song when I was like in school. But that's Smokey Robinson, okay? So yeah, I don't like you, but I love you. Okay. It seems that I'm always thinking of you. Y'all could definitely be having some issues, okay, in regards to relationships like that. Okay. Somebody has a hold on you, okay? Or you got a hold on somebody. Okay. You really got a hold on me. You could also be listening to older music, okay? But yeah. When it comes down to it, y'all, okay, you really got to hold on me. Yeah. Manifestation and confidence by the miracles. Okay. Because I'm like, I know Smokey Robinson was there. Okay. Manifestation and confidence. Okay. Cause and effect. Okay. So when it comes down to it, y'all's magic is very magical. This is a very magical time for Scorpio placements. Okay. Your magic is working. Your manifestations are coming through. Okay. As above, so below is a common witch phrase, meaning what happens in the cosmos is reflected in the material world and vice versa. The second half of that phrase is as within, so without, meaning your internal landscape is creating your external life, and what you experience in the world is also affecting you emotionally and spiritually. Okay. So yeah, everything that's happening on the outside is happening on the inside as well. Okay. It's not unlike the law of cause and effect. Okay. The model as Marie could be significant. All of this means you have the power to shift your circumstances underneath the full moon in Libra. Okay. The more you heal and grow your inner world, the more the outer world will reflect the light within. You can begin by being mindful of what you send out into the universe underneath this full moon in Libra, knowing that in some way it will make its way back to you, okay? And that by healing your own traumas, okay, there is that shadow work going on, healing your own traumas, okay, especially in terms of relationships, okay, and communication and friends and talking to people, you're contributing to the healing of the shared consciousness. By choosing kindness, you're sending more love out into the world. So they want you to be kind, they want you to do your shadow work and heal your traumas, okay, Scorpio? And they want you to be mindful of what you send out into the universe. Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of what you say to yourself, what you say out loud, what you say to others, okay? And by believing in yourself and embracing your power, you unknowingly encourage other people to do the same, okay? So be confident, believe in yourself, be kind, embrace your power, okay? Work on yourself, your personal traumas, you know what I'm saying? And watch how you talk to people. Watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Watch how you talk to yourself, okay? Watch how you talk about people, all right? My mouth has been off the hook lately. I tell you to watch that because it will manifest. Okay. So now is the time to act upon what is within your heart. Okay. So the full moon in Libra, it's time to act upon your manifestation, Scorpio, trusting that as you take steps to work towards your goal, the universe will respond in kind and move mountains on your behalf. The song Mountains by Charlotte Day Wilson could be significant. Not you slap someone Saturday. Oh, well, you know, be kind, you know, you know, trusting that if you take steps to work towards your goals, the universe will respond in kind and move balance on your behalf. It's very Aries season. You know what I'm saying? The collective will also move to support you. Okay. And people and resources will find their way to you as a direct result of your willingness to pursue your dream, Scorpio. So do what you want to do. Okay. But just be careful what you say and what you do. You know what I'm saying? No judgment to you, Addison. You know, shit happens. You know, hell. I don't know. Shit happens. But the name Lopez could be significant, okay? J-Lo could be significant. She's a Leo. You may want to watch a Leo reading if that applies to you, okay? But when it comes down to it, this card also y'all need to be careful, okay, when it comes down to overdoing it with like smoking or drinking. Some of y'all may need a tolerance break, okay? Sobriety could be significant, 3, 4, 5 on the clock. This card also serves as a card of abundance, okay? So yes, abundance will be coming to Scorpio placements. If your reading is about wealth, okay, you may soon be the happy recipient of a financial windfall, or an opportunity may lead to significant financial growth for the Scorpios, okay? As above, so below brings increased manifestation power to all other cards. Take action on your goals as soon as possible, okay? Take action. Okay, the most favorable combo of cards, you are directly on the path towards what you most want, okay? You are directly on the path towards what you most want, except for y'all need to get into your self-love, okay? Because this was the card at the back of the deck, and those were the combos, okay? So y'all need to get into your self-love, okay? If you are interested in partaking in the self-love candle, I'll be lighting for the collective tomorrow. This is donation-based. Whatever you send will get you placed on the candle, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on in regards to Scorpio before I move forward. Okay. Scorpio for the full moon in Libra. Ooh. Okay, so also be careful about smoking cigarettes. That could be significant. Also gives me that Boondocks episode, smoking with cigarettes. Okay, I don't know why. That could definitely be significant. Okay, the Boondocks, but be careful. Also, be careful about what it is that you like are doing around like the children in your life. Okay, you have to like smoking or something like that. Okay, but when it comes down to Camel, okay, persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay, but this is like wanting to be, hold on. It says someone will gossip about all your secrets. So yeah, y'all, with this parrot, definitely there's people gossiping about how long it's taking you to do something. Okay. People could be gossiping about problems that they feel like you haven't overcome yet. Okay. Or like that you're gonna give up on something. All right. Be careful about that. This could also be about needing to be careful with who you share your secrets, okay, with in general, okay, like your hardships, okay, because we have Tiger doing something risky and taking a chance in reverse, okay. There's something about being careful. It says opportunities are waiting for you, okay. You may want, it's okay to take a chance, but you may not want to do something, okay. There's a difference between taking a chance and being risky, okay. So yeah, when it comes down to this, doing something risky, taking a chance, opportunities are waiting for you. I feel like this also has to do with the other stuff that people are like talking about, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, some of y'all this got to do with that true spell aspect as well, okay. Or also if you want to stop people from gossiping, okay, cloves, okay, cloves. Muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, there's definitely some like heaviness that's coming up for Scorpios underneath the full moon in Libra, okay. A muddled, unclear thinking, okay. Also, Mud, the brand from back then with 2 D's could be significant. Doves in the Wind by SZA could be significant, who's a Scorpio stellium. You just got close to the Asian market. Yeah, y'all, with time to get out of a situation, I highly advise release work for this collective, okay. Burning stuff up, okay, safely, practice fire safety. But if you're writing down all the things that you don't want to carry with you into April, write all that down and burn it up safely. You know what I'm saying? This could have to do with like release rituals. It could also have to do with like money work and money magic, but this is more so feeling like release rituals. New activities, new ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start is definitely coming once you get into Taurus season, okay. You're supposed to get out of some sort of bad situation. You're going to be fine, okay. But it's just like there's a new opportunity waiting for you during Taurus season, okay. Also, Frosted Flakes could be significant. Also, the name Tony could be significant. It comes again, Tony the Tiger, and also Tony Sacheries could be significant, as well as Tony by Solange, okay. And look, y'all, we have Wedge, okay. It literally says someone is trying to come between you and a friend, okay, or something that you want, all right. But I definitely feel as though maybe like you cut somebody off, or you might be cutting somebody off, okay, getting together with friends, okay. So yeah, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want, okay. This could be a friend, a man or masculine, okay, that is like wanting to still be friends with you, possibly, okay. So that's what I have for Scorpios. Period. Well, Sagittarius, Sag placements. Welcome in. Thank God for tapping the screen. Let's see. Sagittarius for the full moon in Libra. So yeah, Sagittarius, I got the initiation, okay, a sacred test. Sagittariuses are being tested. Okay, Sagittariuses are being tested. Okay, I could definitely have Leo placements. But regardless, when it comes down to the initiation, a sacred test, okay? Excuse me. Renaissance by Beyonce could definitely be very, very significant. Okay, the Renaissance tour or Renaissance in general. Carnations could be significant. Carnation milk could also be significant. Okay, also pickles and dill pickle flavored things. It also gives me Pickleback, that commercial with Megan Thee Stallion and Nickelback. Okay, the name KK could be significant. Okay, yeah. So this full moon in Libra is a test, y'all. Y'all are being tested. Your resolve is being tested. Okay, this also gives me like self-love and confidence as well. Okay, so I would definitely look into self-love work if I was you, even if it's not with me. I definitely think that that's something that y'all should get into. So yeah, y'all are being tested underneath the full moon in Libra, okay? A sacred test, okay? A worthy gamble and being prepared to risk it all, okay? So there might be an opportunity that's coming for y'all. Initiations have been used for thousands of years. They represent your willingness to be prepared to risk everything to obtain greatness. And they also challenge you to see if you're ready to embrace the path before you. Okay, so yeah, there's a test about how you want the rest of April to go, okay, the rest of the year even. Okay, but they aren't meant to be easy or fun. Okay, so yeah, Sag is getting tested. They're a test of your character, determination, and courage, and of your ability. Also, courage, a cowardly dog, could be significant. You are facing your fears. Okay, your ability to face and overcome unexpected challenges. Be careful of scary movies and shit like that right now. Okay, you may throw your hat in the ring and fail despite how hard you trained or prepared, but that is the gamble required. You're not guaranteed to win, but you are guaranteed to lose if you don't try. So yeah, this is y'all being tested and still getting to do something even if the shit don't really work out the first time. You're in a period of initiation, okay, underneath the full moon in Libra. The universe is challenging you to see how well you handle your circumstances. Like finals in school, okay, or an entrance exam, you must prove you're ready to embrace the bigger challenges that come with bigger goals, okay, especially as relationships are concerned, or this could even be like money, okay, luxury, whatever the case may be, friendship. So like you're being tested about if you even are ready to be friends with somebody, if you're even ready to be in a relationship with somebody, if you're even ready to like branch out like that. The name Miranda could be significant, okay? The name Montenegro could be significant, okay? So yeah, you're being tested, especially as relationships are concerned, okay? You want a long-term relationship, but are you, you know what I'm saying, like, do you communicate well? You know what I'm saying? Are you open? Are you vulnerable? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you mean? Like, there's one of those situations. Are you ready? You know what I'm saying? You have your other shit in your life together. You know what I mean? So you're being tested in that way, okay? If you want to be friends with people, it's like, okay, do I have the space for friends? Like, am I a jealous person? Am I a kind person? Do I know how to hold a conversation? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I prepared for this? You know, it's one of those situations, okay? Your situation requires y'all to be calm, confident, logical, strategic, and to stand your ground in the face of adversity, okay? Wear your protection, y'all, especially wearing it on your physical body. Some of y'all could also be dyeing your hair. That might look real good, okay? Y'all could be shifting or changing your hair, cutting it, okay? Self-love, 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 y'all, okay? Even if it's not this candle, okay? But the more positive side of this card is that an initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one. So the full moon in Libra is an ending for y'all, okay? And the beginning of a new way that you handle relationships with people, communication, okay? It could even have to do with like contracts, legality, whatever the case may be, okay? Some of y'all could be breaking a lease, okay? But many of your current obstacles are coming to an end, okay, after this full moon in Libra. Therefore, this is also a card of hope and good things to come, okay? So, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for the Sag placement, folks. Okay, seashells could be significant. The name Sally. Sally's beauty could be significant. Y'all could be shifting the way that you look, okay? Coconuts could be significant. The song Coconut by Sailor and Eam Triplin could be significant. And Sailor's a Sagittarius. It says finger, okay, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Okay, so that's what the test is, okay? So Spirit is letting you know that this full moon in Libra, your car's name is Coconut, period, confirmation, okay? This could also be warning you about problems with the vehicle, okay? Sorry, but this could have to do with like, if you need to get something fixed up on your vehicle or your mode of transportation, your motorcycle, whatever the case may be, the full moon in Libra may have you fixing that up, okay? So yeah, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So over this next week, y'all, there's some sort of test. You're being tested. Spirit is testing. You'd be like, Spirit is testing my patience. Literally, they are. Okay, so October, take this extra if you are a Libra or a Scorpio placement person. Okay, even if you're not born in October, if you have Libra or Scorpio placements, that could be significant. Or the full moon in Libra, which is literally, you know, y'all are being deeply affected, Sagittarius. Okay. Also, that could be tested by a Libra. When it comes down to it, elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So yeah, the full moon in Libra could literally be, this week could be a journey for y'all. Okay, but y'all gonna be wiser. Okay, y'all could literally be actually traveling and there could be some issues. Okay, some problems with traveling. Okay, somebody may end up, not say like on foot per se. I'm not trying to say that, but okay. Also, oranges could be significant, using oranges in your work. Okay, Luke, the name Luke, as well as Luke in the Bible, that also gives me Luke from Percy Jackson. Okay, so also whose son was he? Hermes. Okay, so Mercury, pay attention to what Mercury got going on, Mercury and Pisces, okay? So yeah, it has a lot to do with communication, being tested in that way, okay? Y'all have career, okay? So yeah, there definitely, a spirit could be pointing towards some problems, okay, in regards to like work. Yeah, we did Libra, but this is going to get posted. Right now we are on Sagittarius. But yeah, y'all, there might be some, in the near future, some issues going on with like the workplace, okay? But whatever the case may be, we also have Shark and Tiger. Okay, doing something risky. I could have came from Scorpio, but take care, or there will be loss of material wealth. Okay, y'all, do not be taking chances with work. If you want to keep, okay. Sagittarius. YouTube at tarotteawkinny. That's for all of my readings and my pick of cards and such. But yeah, doing something risky and taking a chance is going to lead to the loss of material wealth. Okay, so take care, be careful. Don't be risking it. Don't be taking no chances. Okay, especially with your money or with your job, because that could be the problem. We said career, okay? You don't want to just get randomly fired because you're like, yeah, they don't ever say nothing. I'll be late. They don't ever say nothing. I'll be late. But they're going to say something. Mind you, the full moon in Libra is literally about justice. It is about the rules and the laws. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it with this fan, thank you, Tati. Romance, celebration, and party. Okay, y'all are being tested in regards to like your romantic relationships. Is also not necessarily the time to take things super like easy. Okay, so yeah, there could definitely be issues with your romantic life, canceled celebrations, canceled parties. Okay, Renaissance is very significant. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay, Sagittarius, I need to watch out. Okay, as money is concerned. Okay, because there might be something that's still happening again. The most difficult part of a situation isn't over yet. Okay, something especially with finances or whatever case may be is still happening. Okay, so money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall, but this is sideways. Okay, so yeah, there's something about y'all getting like possibly a little bit lucky, or y'all just need to like watch out, okay, for the way that things are going. Successful outcome to your problems in the end, okay, but as of right now, y'all need to be careful with like being delusional or being like greedy. Okay, don't be delusional and think that the world is going to bend in every single way for you. Of course, like manifestation, and you know what I'm saying, and like all that is going to work out for you, you know what I'm saying, one way or another, but don't think that every single thing in the world is based off of your rules, you know what I'm saying, because that's not true. So if you know for a fact that you have been like late to work, or you've been playing, or you got this extra violation, and you know what I'm saying, it's like a thing that you're doing, you know what I'm saying, the full moon in Libra season, new moon in Libra are not times to be testing people's gangster when it comes down to like the rules, the bylaws, okay, work, rental spaces. My self-worth is intrinsic and is not based on external validation, okay? So yeah, for Sagittarius placement, you're going to have to recognize that your self-worth is inside and it doesn't have anything to do with other people as well, okay? So yeah, make sure that you're not doing shit to impress other people. Self-love magic, y'all. This is donation based. I'll be lighting this tomorrow. Let me know. But regardless, make sure that you're at home working on that, okay? Y'all could definitely be worried about the wrong shit, okay? Yeah, to be super real. Okay, it says kangaroo. Okay, so also be about needing to let go of things from high school, unsettled times, and need to plan ahead. Yeah, but with this in reverse, y'all, you may not be able to plan ahead for something. Okay, they just telling you to get right. Okay, Sag, but yeah. Something might really be a lesson, like you're being tested. This is a lesson, okay? And look, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business, okay? So yeah, this could also have to do with unsettled times in regards to a relationship, unsuccessful plans, okay? Not in reverse. This might be you recognizing like having issues tying a knot. Some of y'all can have cold feet about dating, okay? And this is why you're having issues with your happiness, possibly. Temporary situation. Yeah, some of y'all are having issues with dating, and you might need to take a second. Okay, y'all may need some help, assistance, or guidance, okay, in regards to love, okay? This could have to do with like therapy, okay? I could be kind of greedy when it comes down to love and relationships and dating is what this says, okay? Then Cup, you should accept valid criticism, okay? Yeah. Yeah, you should accept valid criticism when it comes down to love and relationships. Okay, if it's valid, that's the emphasis here. But yeah, y'all, don't be tripping with regards to work before they fire your ass. Okay, look, then we got boot. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, before somebody give y'all a boot. This is only for if you know that you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or if like if you've been late for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You like it's okay. Reconciliation. Yeah, there could also be a Scorpio or a Libra who wants to reconcile with y'all. Okay, emphasis on a Libra. Okay, thank your negative thoughts for trying to protect you, then release them is what this says, your day at a glance. Okay, so yeah, thank your negative thoughts for trying to protect you and then release them. I definitely advise release work for Sag placements. Okay, so let's get through it. Okay, Capricorns. I'm just playing. Capricorn placements. Okay, let's see what we got. It's always some shit. Okay, Capricorn placements underneath this cardinal. It's cardinal full moon. Okay. Also, I've been making my announcements every cardinal sign, every 4 signs. Okay. So if anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $15. Y'all be after Amy. If anyone is interested in getting on the collective self-love candle, I'm going to be doing tomorrow for the full moon in Libra. This is donation based. And if anybody's interested in me casting a truth spell for them personally, okay, you can even let me know if there's truth from somebody specific you're looking for or a specific question that you want answered, whatever the case may be. And I will go ahead and do that. I'm going to do discounted rates on that underneath this full moon in Libra vibe. Okay. So when it comes down to it, Capricorn placements. Okay. We have number 42. Okay. To the grave, secrets. That automatically gives me 42 Doug, who I don't listen to after that weird shit. Okay. So and even prior, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel as though with this to the grave and secrets, there could be a lot of like heaviness that could be coming up for y'all. Okay. Especially in regards to like family. Okay. Daddy wounds and daddy issues. Could definitely be coming up. The song Daddy Lessons by Beyonce is very significant, okay? And both of her parents are Capricorns, if I'm not mistaken. No, not both her parents. Matthew's not a Capricorn, but her mother is a Capricorn. Thank you, Amy. Okay, let me pin that. So yeah, like I didn't like that. So when it comes down to it, okay, to the grave and secrets, okay? So y'all, we're back to that truth. There's somebody keeping secrets, okay? Or this could also be the need for y'all to be very judicious about what you say to other people. You don't got to share everything, bookie book. Okay, you do not have to share everything, but just know that there's definitely people keeping secrets with you. There's somebody keeping secrets from you. Okay, so yeah, y'all, if y'all are interested in that truth aspect, hit me up. But there is somebody keeping secrets, but there's all, and mind you, to the grave, there might be something that someone never intended telling y'all, for real. Okay, there might be something this person never intended telling y'all. Okay, so, and we have this deer. Okay, so we're back to that deer pick a card reading. If you've been seeing deer, okay, this full moon in Libra, okay, there might be some sort of new opportunity, but it's like it's a deer in the graveyard, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely just feel as though like there's somebody, they were never, it says sausage just came up at the top, okay? So this could literally have to do with like men or masculines, okay? I'm crying, Amy, I got you. This could have to do with like men or masculines. It also gives me the sausage challenge from whenever we was, remember when we was young, okay? Remember when we was young and they was doing the sausage challenge? Okay, so yeah, this could definitely have to do with someone who's a creative. Someone could make music. Someone could be, okay, someone could be childish. Someone could still be stuck in their high school glory days, okay, whatever the case may be. Someone could have been like on a sports team in school, okay, whatever the case may be. Secrets, a need for discretion, okay, and strategy. There could also be a man or masculine. This person doesn't have to be a man, but they could be masculine energy, no matter what their gender is, okay, keeping some sort of secrets from you. But underneath, there's going to be some secrets underneath the full moon Libra, period. There's a need for discretion, and there's a need for you to be strategic about what it is that you do and don't share, and who it is you do and don't share some shit with, okay? So, and this is also the Emperor card. So this is that Aries energy. The Aries-ness is affecting y'all more than a Libra-ness, okay? This says free Tony, okay, at the top, okay? So for when I said Tony, and maybe it was Sagittarius, maybe it was Scorpio. I think it was Sagittarius, okay? But I'm hearing Tony by Solange, okay? So there's a lot of, whose mother is also a Capricorn, okay? So there's a lot of pressure in today's world, okay? Social media is a wonderful tool, okay? I also, with that need for discretion, watch out for what it is that y'all are posting on social media, Capricorn, underneath this full moon. Everything don't got to be posted, okay? Everybody don't got to know stuff about your life. I also highly advise y'all warding y'all social media. Okay, yeah, y'all could watch the Cancer reading because I told Cancer the same thing because I said I was watching Ayana Ren. Okay, that's Ren Soul on here on TikTok, and I think Ren Soul as well on YouTube. And she was like, "Ward your social media," and like I've warded my social media before, but it's been so long since I've done another one. You know what I'm saying? Cat Venus, you thought I was still on Sag? Yeah, I just moved forward. But yeah, I haven't done one in a while, y'all. So you may want to make a ward for your social media pages. But regardless, social media is or a ward in general. Social media is a wonderful tool that has paved the way for increased connection worldwide, but it has also pressured many, to put their life on display in search of more likes, engagement, and even fame and fortune. Okay, so yeah, this may not be the time to be trying to like just make sure you're not doing too much, okay, when it comes down to social media, okay, or when it comes down to like trying to gain more attention. Sadly, social media is but a reflection of everyday life. Many face pressure to do more, give more, and be more for those around them. Y'all could definitely be feeling that. You may feel forced to explain yourself or how you spend your free time. Yeah, there might be somebody who want to know about your business, what you got going, what you do for work, how you pay your bills, who you date, where you be at, okay? You do not have to tell people none of your business, okay? So you may feel forced to explain yourself or how you spend your free time. However, your time and what is important to you, your priorities and values are yours to share or not. Okay, so somebody could definitely be trying it with you, okay? Yeah, very much so nosy. Also, the movie Mad Money could be significant, okay? That also gives me Bad Bunny, okay? So Aquarius energy is significant as well. Also, Puerto Rico could be significant, okay? So remember, it is okay to keep some things for yourself without feeling guilty or as though you must give all you have to others. There could be somebody trying to pressure you to like spill the beans or tell your deepest, darkest secrets or like try to get something out of you or like whatever the case may be. You do not have to tell everybody everything, okay? Including the people closest to you. You do not have to tell your mama everything. And you shouldn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? In certain people's situations, you do not have to tell your siblings everything. And you shouldn't necessarily in certain situations. You do not have to tell your romantic partner everything. And you shouldn't necessarily in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about everything. You know what I mean? Some people disagree with that. But also, like, you are still your own person. You know what I mean? So remember, it's okay to keep some things for yourself without feeling guilty or as though you must give all you have to other people, including the people closest to you. In romantic relationships, okay, underneath this full moon in Libra, there can be an expectation that intimacy means you should know everything about the person that you're dating. But nobody needs to have 100% of you. Okay, it's okay to share something with one friend that you might not share with another person. Learn this the hard way for sure. That's real. It's okay to share something with one friend that you might not share with another, or have a secret between sisters that your partner doesn't know. You do not need to be telling your partner your sister business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? And there's something about you being judicial because, like, that's your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be telling her business to this man. You just met this man. You know what I'm saying? Compared to how you knew her. You know what I mean? Like, that's your husband. Girl, we done known each other for 37 years. Why would you tell my business to that man? Yeah, it's one of those situations, y'all. So just be judicious. And it could also be the aspect the other way. You don't have to tell your friends everything about your relationship. You don't got to tell your partner everything about your friends. You don't have to tell your siblings everything about everything else that's going on, okay? Because, like, I'm just giving examples because it's situational, okay? This card urges y'all to exercise discretion underneath the full moon in Libra. Hold things close to your heart for the time being. Protect yourself, okay? And protect your secrets. Goals and dreams need darkness and security while they are fragile and vulnerable, okay? This sacred time allows you to build space, allows the space to build a strong foundation to support you when you're faced with criticism, questions, and flat out attempts to break down what you built. So yeah, y'all are being kind of like pressed, okay? Someone is pressing y'all. I'm also hearing pressed by Cardi B, okay? Somebody could be pressing y'all. This person could be an Aries, okay? This person could be a Scorpio placement, okay? This person could be a Libra. She's an Aries moon. Okay, and she's a Libra. So when it comes down to it, yeah, y'all, there's definitely some people trying to play with you, criticizing you, asking invasive questions, trying to like break down what you built, cussing you out, whatever the case may be. Okay, the time will come for you to reveal your plans, but for now, take comfort in the security of your secret. You do not. It's not the time to reveal nothing right now to the collective, to the public. Okay, confirmation outside. Okay, this is connected to the Scorpio reading. Okay, because y'all got as above so below, which is a combination card. Okay, so in regards, take this extra if you have Scorpio placements. Or if this is about a Scorpio, working on your goals in private will be especially beneficial for y'all's success. Confirmation if you have Scorpio placements, okay, or this has to do with a Scorpio in your life. Confirmation. Working on your goals in private will be especially beneficial for y'all's success. Okay, don't share information just yet. Okay, it's gonna really have to do with a Scorpio placement. Okay, don't share, or just in general, if you have Scorpio placements, don't share information just yet. Consider pulling an additional card. Ask, how will I know the time is right to share details about my goal? How will you know the time is right to share details about your goal? Okay, the power of words. You'll feel compelled. You'll know what to say. Okay. Yeah, well, you're not scared. Well, you're not worried, and things are not feeling tense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when it comes down to Capricorn placements, what can Capricorn placements expect? Money path. Okay, but this is in reverse. The path with money is waiting for y'all to find it. Okay, but y'all may need to do a blockage remover or a road opener financially. Okay. Y'all don't gotta tell everybody your business. Also, this card, this one right here, just landed on top of Virgo. Okay, so, and it's a letter V. So there could be a Virgo placement that's very, very significant, okay, in y'all's life. Okay, and it says victory in some sort of endeavor. Take this extra if you have Virgo placements, okay, or there could be some sort of victory going on, okay, especially because somebody, like I said, someone is trying to play with you, okay, and during Aries season, before Aries season is up, like, you're going to be winning something, have to do with money, and it says, wish will not be granted, okay, what is this? And it says, especially with love and relationships, the affirmation says, I am gentle and forgiving of myself, okay, so yeah, be gentle, okay, be gentle with yourself, be forgiving, okay, and there might be something that does not work out, especially romantically. Love, deep affection, and caring. So yeah, there could be a romantic relationship that's not working out, okay, because you're not being like recognized, okay. Yeah, you're not getting what you're giving, okay. That could also be traveling, okay, into the city, okay, or inside the state, short travel. Yeah, y'all. There's somebody like targeting you. You're going to win this situation, okay? But you don't need to tell this person your money business. This person could be an Aries. This person could be a Virgo. This person could be a Scorpio. You don't need to tell this person your business financially, okay? Yeah. And then look, position of authority. Ooh, and it fell. And it fell over Gemini and Cancer, okay? So take this extra if you have Gemini, Cancer placements, but there's some sort of position of authority that y'all could be putting into or getting into, okay? I could be applying for a position of authority, but you're going to be winning something. You're going to be victorious, okay? The TV show Victorious could be significant. And then we have Elephant, which gives me long walk by, it says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. It gives me long walk by just got Aries energy, okay? You just got in a fight with an Aries, that's real. Let's take a long walk. Yeah. Elation, herbal elation, stimulation, okay? Relaxation. Okay, and just got on tour right now, so some of y'all could be seeing her on tour. That could be very, very significant, okay? But dissatisfaction with life, yeah. So yeah, there's some sort of wish of yours that's not being granted. She did eat that up. With the shave situation and the bike, y'all could definitely, hair could be significant, okay? You could be shifting and changing your hair, okay? Around this time. But scissors came out in reverse, okay? So maybe not right now. Disappointment in some affair. This is not the time to cut your hair, y'all. That's no shade to the haircut that she had in that video. It was flat in the back and full afro in the front, okay? She was very Afrocentric, okay? She said, fuck it. But with that scissors in reverse, y'all, this may not be the time to cut your hair, Capricorn. Let's take a long walk. So let's go ahead. Last two signs, Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm just laughing at me doing that goddamn impression because that is my shit, but it just, let's stay, okay? I don't know. Anyway, no, because I'm finna listen to that right after I get off of here too. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, verbal elation, stimulation. Okay, anyway, relaxation. Anyway. So when it comes down to Aquarius placements, hello Aquarius placements, okay? So y'all got number 43. Y'all got number 43. Okay, y'all definitely could have came from the Capricorn reading because they got 42, okay? And Cancer got 41. So y'all can have Cancer placements or Capricorn placements, okay? Many Capricorn placements also have Aquarius placements. But regardless, y'all need to connect with y'all's ancestors, ancestral. And we can spoke over here too. Ancestral work is very big for the Aquarius placements. Underneath the full moon in Libra, this is about establishing your relationship with your ancestors. Okay, some of y'all could be making an ancestral altar. Y'all could be communicating. For some of y'all, this has to do with like your period. Okay, your cycle could definitely be very, very significant. Okay, some of y'all, this has to do with DNA and ancestry. Okay, yeah, y'all's periods could start. All right, but regardless, this literally has to do with like communicating with your guides, communicating with your ancestors. There definitely could also be somebody who's really judging the way that you speak right now, judging the way that you talk, okay? And somebody's not getting it, okay? So that could be a thing. But when it comes down to it, magnificence, lineage, connecting to something greater, I also feel as though there's someone who's not recognizing your magnificence, like somebody doesn't understand your greatness in some type of way, okay? I'm also hearing the song How Great by Chance the Rapper, okay? But it's the one that got everybody on it. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. How great is our God? Sing to me, how great is our God? Oh, see how great is our God. Chance the Rapper's an Aries, okay, with an Aquarius moon as well. So yeah, I definitely feel as though name above all names, worthy of all praise, and my heart will say, yeah, how great, yeah, is our God. That's a good song. But Chicago, once again, could be very, very significant, okay? The TV show Chirac could be significant. The name Dominic or Dominique could be significant, okay? The name Jones could be significant. The name Hugh could be significant, okay? Also gives me the movie Hugo. I think that was also a book. But also your father could be trying to communicate with y'all, okay? In some type of way. But when it comes down to it, y'all... if you have felt lost or confused, okay, insecure or vulnerable, reach out to y'all's ancestors and ask them to share their collective power with you underneath the full moon in Libra. It's out of Hugh from Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, he's daddy on Jimmy Neutron too. Okay, so reach out to y'all's ancestors and ask them to share their collective power with you, okay? When y'all are troubled, okay, in this week, okay, give your worries to them and ask them to clear your path, okay? So for what some of y'all blockage removers, okay, which makes sense. It keeps coming up because it's a full moon, you know what I'm saying? There's need for you to remove blockages from y'all's path, okay, or talk with your ancestors. And when you're experiencing joy, rejoice with them and thank them for the strengths and talents they have offered to you through the blood flowing through your veins. This could be pouring libation. This could be a gratitude list. This could be giving offerings, okay, whatever the case may be. Pulling this card serves as a hello from your ancestors and an invitation to commune with them more often, okay? So develop a better communication with your ancestors during this time. If you don't already have one, build an altar in their honor and spend time at this sacred space in the coming weeks. Okay, so yeah, during April, get into your ancestral veneration. Okay, for some of y'all, this is pouring libation. For some of y'all, this is offering. For some of y'all, this is prayer. For some of y'all, this is different type of spell work. Okay, for some of y'all, this is hoodoo. For some of y'all, this is other ancestral practices. Hoodoo is a closed practice. Please be aware. But notice how you experience more clarity and direction as you spend more time with your ancestors. Okay, so make that a thing this month. Spend more time with your ancestors during the month of April. Okay, Forney, Texas could be significant. Okay, also the name Courtney, which gives me Ari Lennox. That's her name. Okay, so let's see what is going on for Aquarius placement. So yeah, y'all have ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay. And I definitely feel like that came up for Taurus placements. Y'all could watch a Taurus placement reading. Okay. This could be about during Taurus season. There will be a lot of work. Okay. Achievement and success. You could be getting a new job. Okay. Or this could literally just to be about, you know, you working with other people, things going well in that way. Okay. There could be some sort of shifts or change with the vacation. A vacation could get canceled out of protection. Okay. And then we have with that throne, y'all could have came from the Capricorn reading, position of authority in reverse, victory in some sort of endeavor. Okay. Somebody could be getting, a boss could be getting fired. Okay. Or something of that nature. Okay. But I feel like someone could be trying to compete with you at work for like a position of some kind. Y'all's roads are going to be opening up with the blood trail and the money path. Your ancestors are trying to open up new pathways towards money and finances. You know what I'm saying? But there's something about you needing to be more focused on your goals. Okay. Right now you're not like as focused as you probably should be, and they're trying to get you towards that. And there could also be somebody who's very focused on maybe trying to take your spot. Okay. And look, this fell on top of the Scorpio reading. Take this extra if you have Scorpio placements, as above, so below manifestation. You are on the right path regarding some sort of aspect of your life. Okay. Especially your manifestations are hitting. It's gonna be a road opener. Okay. Also, some of y'all could have did a return to sender. It's working. Okay. So family sorrow. Yeah, y'all. We're talking about ancestry. So there definitely could be a family member, okay, passed on in spirit that's trying to communicate with you. Okay. And with that as above, so below, there's going to be some sort of news coming y'all's way. Okay, especially as money is concerned, okay, and especially as your ancestors and team are concerned, because with that, someone is trying to make you do something against your will. Y'all could be receiving news, okay, from your ancestral team that somebody is on it, is like trying to cast something on you, possibly. This gives me the troll off of Harry Potter, okay, the first one, okay, that somebody let into the goddamn building. Okay, so yeah, somebody could be trying to sabotage you. Okay, I only said it like that because I'm hearing sabotage. Where did that come from? Where was that from? Sabotage. I can't remember. Okay, so financial gain usually coming, okay, from something you did in the past. Yeah, there could be some sort of money that's owed from you. Okay, something else could be like a divorce settlement. Okay, like a business settlement. January. Okay, Capricorn, Aquarius, victorious. Yes. Okay, Capricorn, Aquarius energy, emphasis on the Aquarius. Okay, so when it comes down to it was Rex. It was Rex. You're right. Also, y'all, something about poppets could be significant. Some of y'all could literally get deeper into working with like poppets or dolls. Okay, or y'all could be reaching out to somebody else to make you a poppet or a doll. Okay. So also September fell on top of the target. There could be a Virgo or a Libra that is trying to like get you. Okay. Or is trying to attack you in some type of way. It could also, if you're a Libra or a Virgo, there's a need for you to really get on your Zoom. Okay. And then we have Cain. Aquarius placements, pay attention to your health. Okay. There could definitely be some sort of health-based situation that's coming up with a Libra or a Virgo placement in your life as well. But wish will not be granted. Okay. So yeah, y'all, something is not going to be working out. Okay. On purpose. Okay. Successfully overcoming a problem. So yeah, something's not working out. As a solution. Yeah, y'all could literally be moving, new home, new attitude. Okay, increasing your efforts. Y'all could definitely be working hard. Okay, do not be tempted to lower your standards, y'all. Okay, there's like a lot going on. There's need for y'all to clean up your not gonna forget you. There's a lot needing to I need to just cleanse, clear, you know what I'm saying? And kind of recalibrate your mind. Golden chick could be significant. I don't know what other states got golden chick, but we got that motherfucker here. Okay, in Texas. It is a Texas company, but I don't know. But golden chick could be significant. So, last but not least, okay, we're going to go ahead and get into the Pisceans, okay, for the full moon in Libra, okay? If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, let me know. Y'all be after Amy. Readings are $15. If you're interested in partaking in this self-love candle I'm going to be lighting tomorrow, okay, this is donation based. And if you're interested in me casting a true spell for you, which is messy, it can be, not always. Sometimes it also brings out the truth in ourselves, which can also be messy. It's situational. I'll pull a card for you, of course. I know it's hot as fuck out there. Yes. It is hot as fuck out here in Texas. Like, it's in the, like, a higher 80s. It's in the 80s now. But also, it was in the 80s during winter. Hell, at some point a couple weeks ago. So when it comes down to Pisces placements, okay, Pisces placements could be getting mad underneath the full moon in Libra. Y'all could be getting heated. I'm hearing heated by Beyonce, who's a Libra stellium. I don't know if I can say that. She's a Virgo. I could be upset with the Virgo. I could be upset with the Libra, okay? Or I could have those placements, but I'm also hearing you could be getting into it with a partner. Heated, okay? This could also be a Scorpio because Drake wrote the chorus of that song. People don't, necessarily know that, but he wrote the chorus of that song. It sounds like it when you think about it now. But when it comes down to it, this is right after the Virgo reading, okay? So Pisces, literally, y'all could be getting into it with the Virgo, especially if someone's trying to, like, study you, okay? Pisces, y'all literally could have came from the Aquarius reading as well, because there's a need for y'all to really get in there with your spirits, okay? I'm also hearing the wobble, okay? Group dances could be significant, all right? Y'all, with this respecting spirit, I definitely feel as though there's a need for y'all to recognize that there's somebody jealous of you. There's, like, some evil. Y'all could also very much so benefit from warding your social media. When it comes down to the spirits, respecting spirit, okay? There's something about y'all needing to get deeper into your practice. There could be some spirits that are trying to communicate with you, okay, on your team, okay? The name Haley could be significant. The name Denise is significant. I said that in another group. I don't know when I said that, but it was significant, okay? I think it was at the very beginning. It may have been Aries, but whatever the case may be, y'all, okay? I definitely always get Green Eyes by Erykah Badu, who's a Pisces, okay? So yeah, y'all could be experiencing some sort of jealousy, okay? Y'all could be experiencing some kind of jealousy. My eyes are green 'cause I eat a lot of vegetables. It ain't got nothing to do with your new friend. Yes, I do. My eyes are green. Somebody can have green eyes, okay? But when it comes down to it, this card is an invitation, okay, to dig deeper into y'all spiritual practice, okay, underneath the full moon in Libra. Y'all need to protect yourself from evil eye, protect yourself from jealousy. I would definitely do a cleanse if I was you. And there's a full moon in the background. So with this full moon in Libra, there could also be a Libra or a partner, okay, that's like jealous of you, or that like you need to like have clear judgment. This is judgment in reverse, okay? So I definitely feel as though there could be somebody, this could be a Libra or an Aquarius placement person that you need to get away from, okay, or leave this person alone, okay? Or there's something about you needing to get deeper into your spiritual practice to protect you from hating ass folks, okay, without you having to all the time be the person to be like, I wonder, So this card is an invitation to dig deeper into your spiritual practice underneath the full moon in Libra, to turn inward, disregard the noise of everyday life, and lean on the support that is available to you, okay? So yeah, working with your spirit team, working with your guides, okay? And this is also about like y'all need to get off that phone, okay? Be careful about how much social media, okay, or what type of like movies and songs and shows are you watching, okay? The more you listen, the more you'll hear, okay? The more you nourish these relationships, the easier it becomes for them to show up for you. Additionally, this card guides you to use your heart, not your logic, to make decisions, okay? So you need to trust yourself, trust your intuition, okay? When it comes down, trust your intuition, especially about somebody deceiving you, okay? And it's like, if you were more protected, like something would not have gone on as long as it did, okay? Literally, somebody could be betraying you. Somebody could be cheating. Somebody could be lying, backstabbing, especially in like a relationship, y'all, okay? Capricorn energy. Take extra precautions when sharing details about yourselves or your goals, especially with the Capricorn placement, okay? Someone may be copying you or going out of their way to sabotage your success. This could be a Capricorn placement, okay? Or a Libra placement. Capricorn or Libra placement, you need to take extra precautions when sharing details about yourself or your goals, okay? This could also be at work or with a partner, okay? Someone may be copying you or going out of their way to sabotage your success. Don't like that, okay? Keep an eye out for signs that your energy is being drained by other people, okay? Get deeper into your spiritual practice. If you experience fatigue, agitation, nervousness, or a low mood that cannot be explained, you may be victim of someone else's energetic schemes, okay? So yeah, there's a need for you to kind of pull yourself in, okay? And really like watch. Y'all are being watched. Somebody has their eyes on you, okay? Especially as like you're wanting to have fun and let loose in true Piscean fashion, but you need to really Y'all getting a little bit too far from your intuition, okay? That Aries energy may want you to be like, woo, you know what I'm saying? But this is not the time, okay? It's, I say keep your guard up, but just be aware, okay? So when it comes down to it, yeah, y'all, tulip, great passion, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. That came up. I forgot when that came up. Anyway, yeah, there's somebody that you have a very passion that came up twice. It ain't passion, it's significant passion if you're still here. Okay, but when it comes down to it, it says great passion and it says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of in between. A thin line between love and hate could be significant. Okay, tulips, there's something about this spring. Okay, there's something about this spring to where the full moon in Libra is kind of like something could really like burn too quickly. Something may have a little bit too much passion. Okay, July. Okay, it could literally have to do with a Cancer or a Leo placement person, whatever the case may be. It says you'll be playing a different role. By July, you're going to be playing a different role in somebody else's life, or even now underneath the full moon in Libra. Okay, because like there's something about the emotions being, it's just too much. Okay, y'all need to cleanse yourself. Success is sure with good plans and hard work. There's need for you to like really get into your spiritual practices. Look, dagger. We just seen somebody with a dagger, okay, behind cloak and dagger. Y'all, deception. Somebody is literally plotting on you, okay, or somebody is dangerous. Fear, worries, intense situations. If you're with somebody and you don't trust them, okay, or maybe you need to just think a little deeper. Protect yourself to get away from somebody, okay, because somebody could be very like, I don't know. Somebody could be pretending that they're shy and they're not. Okay, fear, worries. Okay, unsuccessful outcome to a problem in reverse. Yeah, don't like that. Let's see. This could be about a woman dealing a relationship with a woman. Okay, but it's in reverse. It could be like a low vibrational woman or feminine energy. Okay, that's like trying to get to you. Okay, so make sure that you are protecting yourself from evil eye and jealousy. Yeah, time to act. Y'all need to go ahead and get that protection. Unsettled times, you need to plan ahead, because during this Aries season, someone's going to be exposing themselves, a stubborn and aggressive woman or feminine energy, okay, who's telling you that you shouldn't be worried about anything. Like, it's okay. This might even be a friend and somebody who's like trying to like get help from you, okay? And this person might be helping you, okay, or asking for help or whatever, but somebody is deceptive, okay? Somebody is fucking weird. I would definitely do an egg cleanse if I was you, or a smoke cleanse, or a bath, or a prayer, or something of that nature. And I would also, vulture, depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. If you feel like someone is against you, they're against you. Especially the name Amelia is significant. It gives me Amelia Shepherd. Shepherd Drive in Houston, Texas could be significant. Okay, Amelia Shepherd off of Grey's Anatomy. Okay, it could be significant, whatever the case may be. Okay, but yeah, y'all need to act. Okay, Moonlight Shadows, pick a card. Full Moon Blessings. Okay, so yeah, y'all are also receiving some sort of blessings. Moonlight Shadows on YouTube could be significant. Okay, but with that being said, that is what I have for Pisces placements. Okay, thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe and notification bell. Okay, and I'm about to go ahead and get into personals. Okay, y'all are welcome to stay for personals, but just recognize that it is for somebody specific. Okay, I'm finna get into Amy's question, but I know Amy has 2 questions. If y'all are interested, y'all be after Amy. Okay, once again, y'all, this is still open. I'm going to, of course, set everything up and load it up. This is for self-love work. Okay, and if you're interested in me casting a true spell for you underneath this full moon in Libra, hit me up. I just got your questions. Let me go ahead and see. I'll be right back. Hit me up. I just got your questions. Let me go ahead and see. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You are funny, bro. Okay, so for number 1, you want to know what's going on. Okay, you want to know what is going on with this person. and what this person's energy is towards you. And secondly, now she suspects me. I know it. Okay, so when it comes down to it, what energy, okay, is this person, okay? What energy is this person sending towards Amy? What does she need to know? I don't want to use this. I think I will still use these. What energy is this person sending towards Amy? Tapping in. Santísima, Mother Muerte, Mother of Death, Holy Death, please be here in regards to Amy. Ooh. What energy? Candle, you'll be shown the way. For one, I would like to say this. In terms of what energy, for one, Santísima could be telling you that there might be something about this person is being affected by your candle magic. Okay, whatever spell was cast, whatever, it can even be what I've done, you know what I'm saying? But there's something about like candle work or candle magic, okay, affecting him, okay? But in terms of what is his energy towards her? This could also be somebody who is aware of your spirituality in some type of way. Okay, Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, so it's super interesting here because there's something to where someone's trying to make something seem like it has a solid foundation or that it will be successful with effort. Okay, but like there's also something that could be a Tower moment. Okay, he saw my candle the other day and kind of freaked a little. Yeah. His energy towards you, he feels like y'all can have a solid foundation and success with effort. But here's the thing, is that this gives me the Tower card. So this is kind of just like something falling apart. So yeah, like he may be making shit seem like it's like cool and like everything's okay. But Santísima's trying to tell you that this is like something that could be like a Tower moment situation. And as soon as I said that, Angel came out. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm. This gives me, what's that song? Angel by Angel Perez. God sent me an angel from the heavens above, ringing like a broken record, being in love, 'cause all I do is cry. God sent me an angel. Okay, so Santísima is saying that she knows that you want love. She knows that you want relationships, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be careful because like she's trying to send you like somebody who is really like angelically approved, you know what I'm saying? She wants to send you someone that like she approve of. So spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Okay, so yeah, the candle was the spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Okay, and it says close up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, you're being protected from harm by being involved physically. Okay, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, sideways. Okay, because it's not necessarily somebody who's like a friend for real. Okay, but yeah, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. She's trying to protect you from getting involved with this person like that. Okay. What does she need to know in regards to, oh boy, okay, unicorn, okay, a unicorn-like situation, okay, where it could be somebody coming in as a third, or like whatever the case may be in his energy, this person could see you as a unicorn, okay, but use your intuition to make beneficial changes, okay, so if you feel as though, like this situation is not actually going to help, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like the situation is actually not going to help, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to it, also with that unicorn card, this gives me the fact that this person may not fully believe in your spirituality. Because look at the unicorn looking just like bored or like, you know, so somebody could literally believe it's a bunch of like hooey, hocus pocus, could be significant Scorpio energy. Okay. It says kangaroo. Okay. Unsettled times. There could be an age gap here because someone could feel like you're like much younger, like high school. I don't know. Unsettled times. Okay. Need to plan ahead. Okay. So yeah, there's something that's like, your financial situation is about to change as well. You're going to come into a period of prosperity and abundance, okay? And maybe this person also knows that, so they're kind of trying to see 1 2 1 2. But this kangaroo got a baby in his pouch. That gives me the pregnant. I don't like that, okay? Unsettled times, okay? Need to plan ahead. Yeah. This might be somebody who might be trying to wave their abundance in your face, okay? Love, deep affection, and caring, and hard work ahead. So yeah, there's some sort of hard work ahead that would come from some sort of love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, it could also be someone who already has somebody pregnant possibly, or is trying to have a baby with somebody. Okay, but love, deep affection, and caring, and hard work ahead. Yeah, what you need to know is that there would be a lot of hard work to deal with this person because they have some issues or whatever the case may be in regards to like love and such. Okay, and then empty chair. Okay, someone is leaving your life. All right, so yeah, he takes you seriously. Okay, more or less, but like he takes you seriously, but it's like you don't necessarily need to be taking him seriously. Okay, someone leaving your life. Yeah, spiritual love in reverse. This is like someone's lying. This person is lying to you because like even with the name Lily, it automatically gives me baps when like they was like, yes, like I am Lily's granddaughter and this is my friend. Like you was not Lily's granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? It's a scam set up. It's a scam set up by Todd. Okay. So when it comes down to July, that's you. Okay. So this is about Cancer energy and Leo energy. There's something about you needing to trust your intuition. Yeah. And take the dagger out your back. Okay. So fear, worries, and tense situations, avoid a situation that even feels tense. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be towards any tense energy. Look, romance is in the air. The song In the Air by Destin Conrad, who's a Cancer, could be significant. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay. Lotto could be significant. Capricorn energy. Also, she's pregnant. Okay. So wait. All right. Yeah. It says persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay. Romance is in the air. So if you just keep waiting and be patient, this also has to do with like tobacco. But anyway, if you keep waiting and being patient, okay, romance is going to come to you, but there's just a need for you to just be patient. Ooh. Okay. So this could also have to be romance coming into your life from a younger woman. Okay. So be patient, persevere, and you will overcome whatever romantic problems that's happening. Okay. Yeah, and then with this younger woman energy, there could definitely be a younger, yeah, the list is still open, honey. There could be a younger woman in your life, okay? Or you could be the aspect of being a younger woman, like you're still young in turn, you know what I'm saying? So this says dealings or a relationship with a younger woman, and it says danger, especially in money matters, but this is in reverse, okay? So that kind of gives me like, you know, people be like, you know, would you rather choose a man or a bear? And people are like, I choose the bear. Okay, this might be one of those situations. Why one of my little students, workers collecting on that? I'm crying. Now she put to work. Okay. But yeah, there's something that's not going to be as dangerous as you think. Romance, celebration, and party. And pay attention to your work. Your work life is shifting right now. Take care. Enemies are working against you in reverse. You're being protected and you're slowly but surely getting ahead. You're being protected from like romantic enemies and people who are not good for you. Okay. And they're telling you to be like, don't be amazed by this person spending money on you. You're about to have some sort of romantic wish being granted, okay, or wish being granted in general, okay, but there's something that you're still needing to get to a level of understanding about, okay. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past, and this full moon in Libra is going to be bringing changes into your life, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say, is that for that portion of it, yeah, I got you, Jay. Jay is next on the list after I answer this other question from Amy. Okay. So you said disregard the other question. I can't believe you. Why am I seeing deer? That's real. Okay. They talk about Miss J. We got information for you. I'm crying. Why are you seeing deer? Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this deck. Why is Amy seeing deer? He said pregnant. I said never mind. That's right. That's real. G unit could be significant. So random. Okay, so why are you seeing deer? Since we see my Archangel Michael, why? About a man. King of Cups. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be, that also gives me the, oh, you know what? The deer popped up in that secrets card for Capricorn. Okay, using G. Can't tell me nothing. I'm crying. Literally that the deer popped up in the Capricorn reading. Okay, so this could be about a man or masculine, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, emphasis on the Pisces and emphasis on the Capricorn and Scorpio. But regardless, like, you're seeing deer because there could be a man or masculine. Okay, yeah, there's that Leo energy as well. There could be a man or masculine, you're like getting past, okay, you're starting a brand new beginning and getting out of some sort of heaviness regarding someone that you could have been with. This could have been, yeah, you already know the vibes, okay? But yeah, the deer is coming to you to let you know that, like, your strength, like you're balancing your feelings and emotions about the situation, and that to keep holding on, okay, and that you are actively getting out of some sort of heaviness, okay, between now and when we're getting into eclipse season in Leo season, okay, things could definitely be shifting and changing. That's why you're seeing deer. Okay, it says diplomatic and open-minded, but sideways. So this might be somebody who's like kind of unfair, kind of fair. Okay, sometimes they're open-minded, sometimes they're closed-minded. Okay, but this could also have to do with you. Okay, the deer could be showing that you're having a change in your values. Okay, or you're having a change in the way that you see things. Okay, also hormonal stuff could be coming up for you. You could be having hot flashes. But the Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. The movie Black Swan could be significant. Ballet significant. Okay, gives me Misty Copeland. But he's also Pokemon could be significant. Okay, there might be a need for you to set up a ward. Okay, so if you already have a ward set up, that also could be why you were seeing deer. Okay, your word could have got hit. But the Father of Cups is a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot, and usually a patron of the arts. It could have to do with a moving past a feminine man or masculine. Okay, but usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. But it's kind of like sometimes he supports his family and community, but it's like there's other shit going on. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. Okay, they are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. So this is about an insecure man or masculine. Okay, somebody who definitely has some sort of psychic hold, okay, on you, or like whatever the case may be, or still trying to find out information about you, okay, or maybe someone's still like feeling very sexually called towards you, okay. DoorDash could be significant, okay. Someone could have something delivered, okay, to your house with that strength energy, okay. I don't like you, but I love you. You got to hold on to that song significant, but you're seeing deer for a good reason though. I feel like it's mastery of emotions. Like, you are like bossing up, you are maturing, you're balancing your emotions out. And I feel like you're also seeing deer. You're going to see deer a lot more as we get closer to Leo season, with that Leo eclipse. Okay, so it's common to think of this card as the roaring, devouring side of the lion. Okay, but look again, the strength this card suggests is a much deeper force that's found within. Okay, so yeah, this is a good sign. The lion represents our most patient, composed self. He's a master of focus, compassion, and self-control. So that's why you're seeing the deer. Okay, the spirit is telling you good job. You've been very balanced in making decisions. When this card comes up, you're in need of harnessing this power for yourself, calling your power back. Yeah, the deer could also be a sign of you calling your power back from this person. Okay, all the courage you need can be found in the muscle known as the heart, period. Okay, heart chakra openings, and you got the Fool right here. So there's a brand new beginning, okay, that you're stepping into, okay, because you're getting away from this energy, okay? Yeah, spontaneity and innocence. The Fool is ready to fly. His young wings ache for flight. Yeah, you're getting ready to go. Okay, getting ready to have a new beginning. Okay, this is a card about beginnings. It points to the side of you that is spontaneous, excited, naive, and inexperienced. Others may doubt your abilities. Be ready to be called the Fool. Be ready to fall. No matter what people say about you, this is your journey and it's already begun. Okay, so yeah, this is you getting out of a bad situation or getting out of like lack or like whatever the case may be. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, and the deer are telling you that you're hopping into a brand new opportunity because you're getting further away from the emotions of somebody else. And you're making much better decisions, what this feels like, okay? Permanent marker could be significant, and the name Avery could be significant because I'm looking at this Avery brand marker. Okay? That's what I have for you, Amy. You're welcome, honey. Also, be careful. There might be somebody around you who be, you know what I'm saying? This could be, I don't know, but that's just significant. It could be somebody around you could be, okay, a little snowed up. I don't know, because of what I just seen at the top. Okay, be careful. But when it comes down to it, I sever a connection between mine and Amy's guys. Well, thank you, Southeast Man. I don't sever a connection between you, but I close the channel. Jay, let me know if you're here, honey bun. I know you want to see about the man and the woman. And they don't know each other, huh? These are two separate situations, or these people know each other? Ooh. Now, Kenny, I don't know why my little student workers, those are the ones talking about something. We got some information for you, Miss Jack. Let me see. Which one am I pulling on to? They went and found that girl. Tapping in. Archangel Michael, thank you, Santissima. Archangel Michael, Divine Archangel, please be here now in regards to Jay and this man and this woman. Okay. Bella and Max. You do want to know? I got you, honey. Okay, I got you. Remember your ex job? Yes. Okay. That's the one with the whole HR case situation. Yes. That you were successful in. We love to see it. I do recall that. Okay. That's the one that's been giving you issues and problems. Okay. So when it comes down to Bella and Max, okay, let's see. What energy is Jay receiving? What does she need to know in regards to Bella? What energy is she receiving, Archangel Michael, from Bella? Please and thank you. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. Okay, so yeah, this could definitely be, in terms of Bella, she could be like maybe seeing that things are getting like better for you. Okay, someone could be looking for a new job. Okay, and it says fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Okay, likely in a situation, it's probably the hate. Okay, so this is somebody passionately hating on your money, which is why Max and Ruby ass names, I'm fucking crying. When it comes down to like when we talked about what it is that you should be cleansing off of you, okay, and we said financial blockages, and she came up. Remember, it was the fair woman, and that's what we got here, okay, because she is very much so still sending some sort of hate, okay, passionate hate, okay, towards your money and your financial options, okay. So yeah, Bella is definitely still mad, okay. Yeah, with dogs, okay. I'm hearing that song, okay, Arisa, chill. I don't even know what that song is, but remember, she was mad that Max liked me, but she was hunching his friend. Yikes. So when it came down to it, it says dogs, getting together with friends, okay? So she could definitely be hanging out with people that maybe y'all used to know, okay? Money or property, okay? Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall, okay? You said about this girl named Tracy. Yeah, okay, I gotta chill. Yes, that song, okay. So getting together with friends, okay, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall, okay. She could also feel like you kind of like cheated, or like you knew people, like your friends were the ones who helped you out with that situation, okay. And you did win, okay, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall, okay, and waiting for news. So yeah, her energy, she's still waiting for news about that case, waiting for news, package, or letter about some sort of money or financial situations, okay? And she's definitely communicating with somebody, okay? It could definitely have to do with old co-workers or whatever the case may be, okay? So yeah, she could be trying to like revert something, okay? Look, finger, like someone pointing the finger, but like someone doesn't have a basis to like point at, okay? So yeah, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future, okay? So yeah, but this is like in reverse. So it's like something's not really a problem like that. Okay, so in terms of what you need to know about her is that she can finger point or like whatever the case may be, but it's like, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it says flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? But in reverse, like this is like this is somebody who has like low standards. She's very stubborn and she's unwilling to change, okay? So they're also telling you to be careful. That gives me like practical magic when she was like, I wish that you get the chicken pox, or like whatever the case may be, okay? So you need to be careful because, you know, Spirit has been telling you about this girl these last couple of months. They've been telling you to be careful, thankfully, okay? Because she's going to get handled regardless, okay? But that's up to you, okay? Which they was very much so screaming at them kids. But when it comes down to it, it says love in reverse. So we're also back to Bella still having some type of way, feeling some type of way about like the romantic situation, okay? And I guess like maybe questioning Max's standards. Is that name? Is Bella and Max and a Ruby? Okay, Bella and Max. No, but seriously though, black people don't take nothing serious. Anyway, nothing serious ever. What is that about? Like, anyway, okay. So when it comes down to Miss Bella girl, okay, so whew, you should accept valid criticism in reverse. Again, she's like not accepting. She don't get it. She don't get it. Like, the fuck, girl, don't nobody care about a gas station job when I'm on the route to be a professor. It literally just, like, this is somebody to where she also maybe doesn't like Max's choice in you. Like, girl, like, it's not this deep. No, that's why I said that, bro. That shit is so funny to me. It says, man, dealings or relationships with a man. Yeah, she's mad about that. Okay, she's mad about that. Dealings or relationships with a man. She's mad about the money. She's mad that she lost the case. She's mad that this man, you know what I'm saying? She could still be trying to hang out with him or whatever the case may be. And look, legs, stepping into a new experience. She could also be like a different body shape than you. She could have a lot to, like, I don't know. She could feel some kind of way about her body type in comparison to you. Okay. But stepping into a new experience. So what you need to know is that you're stepping into a new experience, okay? And you need to keep your life in balance. They're telling you not to tip the scales of justice, especially in regards to the full moon in Libra, okay? So your justice is definitely being handled, okay? But you need to eat some protein. The fuck, yeah. It says dark woman in reverse, okay? So this could be a woman or feminine energy with dark complexion or hair. And considering that this is a white woman, I don't like that in this situation, okay? Can I do truth magic at least? Yeah. I don't like a dark woman in reverse. I'm not liking that. For a question about this, I don't like that. This could be racially motivated. Okay. So when it comes down to it, just know that she's going to get hers. Okay. But yeah, this does give truth and justice possibly. Okay. I ask Spirit about that. Okay. Yeah. She's mad because you're on the road to success. So Bella is on that bullshit. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. So when it comes down to Max, Bella and Max, when it comes down to Max, okay, let's see what's going on. Child, my Nubian queen. Okay, I'm Brad and Bougie. Nice to meet you. My Nubian princess. My chocolate drop. Okay. Grand Rising, my sister. Okay, that is what this is. Okay, so Max has honor and respect. Okay, honor and respect. Okay, because Max could also have a layer or level of like psychic ability. That shit has me crying. This is very Brad and Bougie. Okay, so it's kind of it's feeling a little wiggle like. Okay. Yeah. I'd shake it off. Okay, someone working against you behind your back. Okay, someone working against you behind your back. I don't think this is him. Wait, is this him working against her back? Kind of. It's like, it might be, I think this is also the aspect of like, he might still be talking to old girl. You know what I'm saying? He was a little touched by the tism too. Feeling Pan-African has me crying. Okay. Wait, is it said this possible? Okay. I'm asking about Max particularly, but it says somebody is working against, that was a different way. Okay. Maybe I wasn't tapping into the right way energy. Okay. It says, good fortune. Okay. So is this two different people? But I just feel as though situations in the balance that require delicate handling. So Max is trying to be like delicate. He messaged me that he was glad I left that job. Yeah, somebody is working against you behind your back. This might be somebody who's like holding your honor and defending you when somebody's not, like when you're not there, okay, or recognizing that somebody tried to like play with you. I don't think that this is him who was working against you behind your back. I think this is somebody who's like, you was wrong as fuck. Like somebody could have helped you. Like, it's somebody who holds honor and respect to you, and they recognize that somebody that you weren't fully aware of at the time was working behind your back. It definitely could have been that girl. Okay, money or property. Yeah, it was. Look, this came out. It was about the case. Okay, so yeah, he recognized that somebody was trying to play you. Okay. He recognized somebody was trying to play you. Okay, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So he could be like interested if you got a new job. Okay, birth. It's somebody who would get you pregnant. Okay, I don't know. Men and masculine sometimes be thinking about shit like that. Like, I would get her pregnant, which is that scream was so real. Like, that shit is so funny. Because who are you talking to? Oh, get away from me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if I said this is giving wiggle like, oh my God, it's because it's reading is before the goddamn that full moon in Libra energy is so messy. My goodness. Anyway, when it comes down to it, I would highly advise continuing to cleanse, but this is definitely somebody who feels like you're going to be fine and like they hope for your success. Success is sure with good plans and hard work, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely getting ahead. Yeah, Max is not a negative energy. Max is like, they had you fucked up. Yeah, she was a rat. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, beware of self-delusion. Max is delusional. Excuse me, confirmation. Okay, in September, Libra, Virgo. Okay, or Virgo, Libra. So that's what I have for you. Like, he was always telling her tea to take to HR. Yeah. Telling you her tea. Yeah, it's messy. But you're also being protected from negative forces beyond your control, which is why they said that it's okay. You don't have to like really direct too much of your energy toward that girl. You know what I'm saying? But anything else? Do y'all want Jay to participate in Truth Magic? She did ask about that earlier. The truth messages about Truth Magic for Jay. Okay. Well, we have 4-leaf clover. Great, good fortune. Okay, so you might find the truth of a new opportunity. Okay, so yeah, Truth Magic may lead to some sort of good fortune coming to you. Yeah, and some sort of changes moon. So yeah, the Truth Magic, if you would like to do that, text me, and we'll get into it. But with that changes in your life, okay, this is great good fortune. Okay, the moon is sitting with your Truth Magic. Okay, and it says eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay, so yeah, there is some secrets. Okay, why one of my coworkers was just in this live confirmation. Okay, and then it says ring. Okay, in regards to like the Truth Magic. Okay, a marriage will take place either romantic or business. You can find out something about a business marriage. Okay, or like something romantical, and money will be coming to you. Good luck and money. Okay, coming from that Truth Magic. Okay, especially because there's somebody monitoring. You might find out that somebody was sending you negative energy, a period of ill health and depression. Okay, it's never that damn serious. That's real. You may also find out information about that case with that boat. Okay, and some more money could be coming. Okay, because maybe somebody lied. Okay, you may end up getting help from somebody. Okay, and that's going to lead to more money. It's never that damn serious to be invested in my life. That's real. Okay, I got a jail. That's what I have for you, Jay. I sever the connection between mine and Jay's guides. If anybody's interested in getting a... oh, wait. It was Amy. Amy is next up on the list. Okay. So that's my shit. I sever a connection between mine and Jay's guides. Amy, you want to know if the thunder of God will fall down if you sleep with that man? Let me see. Spirit. Santissima particularly. Okay. Is the thunder going to rain down on Amy if she sleeps with that man? Likely outcome of her sleeping with that man. No, Maleficent, that's what she asked. Oh, you need to defend yourself. That means you need to wear protection, and it's sideways. I don't want my motherfucking shield turned sideways. I don't know about you. You want your condom turned sideways? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You need to defend yourself. You need to wear that protection. Okay? Amy, are you okay? Dark woman, okay? Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. This is so Santissima know that she's talking to you. Okay, God gonna give me twins too. I just know it. It's very Cancerian of you. And also, the name Star, okay? And when it comes down to it, likely outcome, you need to protect yourself, okay? Like, you would definitely need to wear protection, okay? And this could also have to do with like STIs or something of that nature. And look, great personal sorrow, okay? So, yeah, I'm having deja vu, I believe. Y'all feel this deja vu too? Because I feel like I was on live and I feel like I said this before. I feel like this is like the second or third time this has happened. And I feel like I said that then too. So who knows how many times this has happened. Okay? But if you're aware, like, this feel like deja vu. I feel like exactly this reading. Okay? So Amy, I feel like this is something that is like a karmic test. This is the testing point. You being tested, okay? So when it comes down to it, okay, I'm hearing through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. Yeah, honey, great personal sorrow, teardrops. That might be the pregnant boo. Major challenge to overcome. Mountain gives me belly. And that also gives me the movie belly. I might fail, I don't know, but I'm holding on. Yeah, honey. Someone will gossip about all your secrets and reverse. You may feel like you don't have nobody to talk to about that. Okay, but dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair that and it says you need to defend yourself, okay? And Jupiter is in Cancer and you're a Cancer, okay? So yeah, Santissima says this is not a good idea and it's going sleeping with him is going to cause great personal sorrow in your life, okay? January, Capricorn, Aquarius, okay? In terms of likely outcome, how many months away is January? What is it? March? Gonna be April? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. I might tell a joke. In fact, it's likely. I will not tell you a lie though. Yeah, Buki, yeah, it's giving pregnant, okay? So, like, the condom turning sideways, giving rip. I don't like that, especially because Spirit would have done that because you knew better, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, carriage, that gives me a baby carriage, okay? Then comes a baby in a baby carriage, a journey, physically or mentally, and a younger man. Okay, so yeah, some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience, but I do see Jupiter and Cancer claims another fulfilled poom poom. Correct. When it comes down to it, a journey, either physical or mental, dealing with a younger man. Okay, so you would have a boy. Okay, you are highly thought of. Yeah, hun. If you do this, this might lead to a lack of balance in your life, deep personal sorrow. Okay. Yeah, and a lack of peace and harmony. All right, but not them filtering you. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, honey, you would get this is giving pregnant, and it would be a boy, because you know that the male-bodied person is the one who controls the gender. Okay, even though gender is not that serious, not won't do. Yeah, affairs with your family. Okay, it's giving me new family members. Okay. Oh, and there it is, Bookie. I open it up. What's that? What's that? That's that stork, boo. News of a birth or new business opportunity. Okay. Real fertile. Real fertile. Not Venus and Taurus and Jupiter and Cancer and you a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Ooh, and this card just rolled out and flew. Ooh, unsuccessful plans. Not tying the knot. This is not somebody who will want to marry you. Okay, that's somebody who would not want to tie the knot. An exciting event sideways. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, now girl, take me with you. Okay, yeah, obstacles to overcome. You know, this is overkill now, but I will say they just want you to understand the severity of the situation. But with that being said, Amy, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. I sever the connection between mine and Amy's. Guys, If anyone is interested in a personal reading, readings are 15. My list is open. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card of advice for the collective before I hop up off of here. Remember, Kenny, when you said I could be pregnant in 3 years? How many years ago was that? I've never been so locked in for my life. That's real. No, you're good. You don't have to apologize for the spiciness. Sometimes the channel is spicy. Okay, that was recent. I was like, yeah, it couldn't have been longer than a year ago for real. Mind you, and I said what? I said that Jupiter is going to be in Cancer and Leo. Okay, so we have a whole nother year of this. So folks is getting pregnant till like 2028. As of last month, yeah. So Jupiter in Cancer and Jupiter in Leo could get you. But you know what also could get you? Since we're talking about some 3 years, Jupiter in Virgo. For you specifically, not say Jupiter in Virgo is about pregnancy, but for you specifically, you know what I'm saying? Expanding with that Virgo moon, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that could definitely be any time to expand your motherhood. Jupiter is going to expand all the Virgo placements in your space. Okay, so that could be 3 years from now. You may not ever know, you know what I'm saying? You're finna be a perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. That's up to you though, okay? But I'm finna pull one card of advice for the collective before I hop up off of here, okay? Also, final call for anybody interested in getting on my self-love candle, okay? And those who are interested in truth magic, please message me personally, because we really gonna get into it with these ones, okay? Because I already asked Spirit in the first place, okay, if I should be doing these spells for y'all and narrowing down which ones to do. And they were like, yeah, the truth magic don't offer that collectively, but if someone wants to do it personally, cool. And the self-love do that collectively. So I was like, cool. So ever since I turned 25, all the placements trying to get me. That's real. Let's see what is going on. What advice? What is the greatest message of advice for this collective? Now his girlfriend calling me right now. Is she on this live? Oop. Girl. Okay, girl. Okay, yeah, y'all. This is, what is this? Judgment in reverse. Okay, Idajo, karma in reverse. Okay, and the witch doctor, wisdom, the high priestess, and y'all got judgment in reverse. Okay, so please don't make poor decisions, y'all. Okay, well, Amy, is she on the live? The name Tammy could be significant. Okay. And what y'all need, not the saxophones. Today was eventful, bro. Okay, so yeah, y'all need to trust your intuition, y'all. Okay, trust your intuition, especially when it comes down to your judgment. Okay, also, y'all, self-love is definitely something that I would highly focus into if I was y'all. Where is the card? Okay, so when it comes down to it, y'all, Malachite. Okay, Malachite could be very, very, very significant for this collective. Also, y'all, let me show you, since we're at the end of the live, let me show you. I've been starting to wire wrap, okay, because I'm sending stuff, okay, along with the oils that took me forever. But I'm not done yet, y'all. I'm still learning, but I wanted to send them as like free gifts, okay, before I get good. Okay, this was the first one that I did, which is not the cutest, okay? This is the first one that I did. It still got some spaces, okay, because of how I'm holding it as well. But I'm like, okay, I don't know. It's a little pendant. And then the second one that I did, okay, I really like this one. And so I'm like, I don't know, because eventually I'm going to sell these, okay? But this is the one. This is so cute, isn't it? I got to do it better, and I'm going to get better, but these are cute as fuck. This one's malachite, and I put a malachite bead on it, and it spins, okay? It's like a little fidget necklace, okay? And these are the ones, Jay, you're going to be getting one of these too. Yeah, this is my very first one that I did, ever. This is my very first one that I did, and this is the very second one that I did. You just store it by the window tonight. I used to wire up that shit do hurt. Yeah, I'm learning that. When you go to bed, I'm crying. And so I'm like, y'all, yeah, if folks want like custom jewelry and shit like that, I want to get into it. But yeah, these are going to go, one of them's going to go in your box. I have to wrap another one because like I said, I was just trying. And then I did a simple version of this one, of the labradorite, which is like, I don't know, it's just there. Okay, I did this one. This was the third one because I wanted to try a different like shape. So I'm just testing stuff out. But just know that the people watching this, Jay, okay, Jasmine, Maya, Kai, okay, and Amy, let me know what you want because you sent me these stones, okay? So just let me know what it is that you want. If you want it wrapped or, you know, a ring or something. I don't know, girl. Okay, but this is why I need to move to Texas, but scared of the weather down there. It definitely do be up and down. Okay. Because I gotta send your oils too. You still gotta package. Also, y'all, I got the labels. My handwriting is terrible. Don't say anything to me about it, but I did label y'all's oils. Okay. And I have these stones and they're getting wrapped, and I'm gonna put y'all's goodies in them. And some little extra, you know what I'm saying? And for people who ordered extra oils, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay, bet. Love you. But yeah, y'all, when it comes down to this advice, the whole message here is definitely working with Malachi. It could definitely be very, very significant. There might be a major change that y'all are going through at this moment in time. Okay. There might be a need for y'all to get into new hobbies and shit like that as well. Okay. But when it comes down to it, y'all, working with crystals, cleansing your crystals as well. Okay. I recognize patterns and choose grace, compassion, and kindness for myself. Yeah. There's a need for you to understand what energy is yours and what energy is not yours. Okay. And then when it comes down to karma, if this card appears for you, baking is a helpful way of controlling my emotions. That's real. You know what I'm saying? I really like this wire wrapping. I think I did pretty well for my first time, y'all, as well. I'm like, I like this, charging my side tonight, guys. If this card appears for y'all, it's time to ask yourself, am I bringing the past into this harvest, meaning my crop isn't as good as it could be? Ooh, I love me a pound cake. Okay, my country ass. Have I shut down my heart? Okay, am I ready to recreate myself? So yeah, you need to use your intuition about the shadow work that needs to be done. Okay, and also some of y'all, I would put some malachite on if I was you. Okay, and with that conjuring and legacy, some of y'all could definitely be getting into your magical bag. Okay, especially if you do hoodoo. Okay, but this also is the idea of your gifts have definitely been passed down. Okay, through to you. My mama said I could eat those. My mama said I could have some. I like pound cake. That's how kids be. My mama said I could have that. When did she say that? Because your mother is my sister, and she did not say that. She did not say that. Like, that shit is so funny. They'd be so cute. Also, some of y'all need to go on a walk, okay? But also make sure that you're careful about where it is that you be walking at, okay? For cars and stuff like that. Safety. Someone could be a makeup artist or getting their makeup done soon. But that shit is so funny. I like Cheetos. Like, okay, girl. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Be like, it looks so good. That is so funny, bro. I love children. And one day I will have some kids. Far in the future, spirit. Far in the future. Yes. Oh, yeah, you do work with kids too. Remember when you worked at a daycare? Yeah, I bet they was just saying stuff. Like, here, randomly drink my brown sugar matcha. Now he drank your matcha. She drank your matcha. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily nobody was allergic. You know what I'm saying? And matcha got caffeine in it too. I've been pissed. Talk about it was good. You good. But either way, y'all, I'm finna hop up off of here. Amy, I'm finna text you back. But I fucks with y'all a long way. This has been a very eventful live, okay? And I will keep y'all updated about when I send your oils out, because now I'm getting my bearings, y'all. That retrograde tore me up. But I'm getting my bearings and I'm going to send them to y'all soon. But with that being said, I fucks with y'all a long way, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.